for my pleasure.
I haven't got time for this Mickey Mouse bullshit!
Nope. I don't. Ooh. What's going on, everybody? Hey, we're not feeding the ducks. We're not muted. We're not feeding the ducks. What's going on? We feed the ducks. We got Tales, Adventures. Ooh, there you go. Tales to tell, yarns to spin. Watch it go. Watch it go, Cranberry. Yeah, yeah, I'll say hi to the chat. What's going on, everybody? Thanks for swinging by on this fine Sunday night, morning, I guess morning, after midnight, and where I am. I know there's other streams, so I appreciate you guys watching this one. I'm going to be working on Frog, but I got some news there. Was ist das? Let's say hi to Awesome One in the chat first here. Thank you for chiming in and being the first one. No, this is not a fake stream. Last one wasn't either. I have, as you can see, we are electrified tonight. What's up, K-pop popping and locking? K-pop had a great show tonight with two awesome people, creators. Go check it out, everybody. K-pop_junkie. Drop that link, K-pop. We got Buzz. I don't know who Buzz is, but I know who Ace is. What's going on, Ace? Good to see you. Cranberry's in the chat. Cranberrying it up. What does it say? Yeah, this is what? This is just no. I don't know which one those are. Yeah, but yeah, that's the intro. The intro is just my my videos. I'm lazy. It's real quick to put together. I have the El Creepo one too. Do you want to hear that one? I'll show you the El Creepo one. Hold on. I'll show you the beginning of the El Creepo one. This is the El Creepo one. It's a good band. Where is it? There it is.
Lower we go, strong rivers flow.
See, same thing. It's the same thing. I'm lazy. I don't feel like getting clips together of me. Whatever. That's why I kind of haven't made a new intro for Topicless in a while. What's going on? Cranberry in the chat. I think I said that already. Yeah, 3. Watch it go. If you know, it's from Pantera Home Videos. 3. Watch it go. Yeah, there are other streams. There's always other streams. I don't own YouTube. It is a nice tune. Nice tune. No creep. Yo, what's up, Mimi? What's up, the Mimis of the Woodrows? Akoi. I haven't said it in a while. Give me a minute. Akori Inu coming at you soon. Speaking of Akori Inu, this has nothing to do with that. Yeah, it was a great time. It was a great time. Man, it jumped. Yeah, everybody had fun at Heroes Con. It was a good time. I talked to a lot of people. I'm not a photo guy. Really not. Man. No, not Noah. I'm not a big photo guy. So I was forced to get my photo taken. But there's so many people I met that I didn't get photos with. I didn't get a photo with Jake, I don't think. I didn't get a photo with Shane. I saw Shane. I talked to Shane. I didn't get a photo with Billy Tucci or Marcus Killiguru. I didn't get a photo with Andy Smith. So I'm not a big photo guy. I'm a memory guy. So, yeah, other people like photos, and I'm not about to say that. No, I'm not about to do that. It was cool meeting everybody face to face. Yeah, no photos. I'm never gonna have a photo with Shelby. No, and yeah, don't feed the duck cats wet food. Don't do that. I didn't miss you and Shelby. Uh, yeah, I'm not gonna get any photos. I showed this to Shelby backstage. I think these are cool. These are by my one of my favorite artists. Oh, what's up, some person? Derek Hess. The covers for these, not the interiors. Very sketchy, underdrawing style. Kind of like a. These are kind of like David Mack, a little bit. Pretty dope. I recently picked these up. Love these covers. Derek Hess is a great artist. He mainly did stuff for bands in Cleveland area. Also, that came like he did posters for bands and stuff. But Crowbar, Jesus Lizard. What? I don't know what you guys are even saying. That's not what I heard. Anyway, this is cool. Look at this. This is the first appearance of Eternity. First appearance of Eternity. Jack Kirby. A little Kirbiness there going for you. It's pretty dope. And this is cool. This is a fourth printing of Turtles, #1. I have a fifth, no, fourth. I want to get a third. I'm working my way. One day I'll own a first print. One day. But for now, I'll take a fifth and a fourth. I have like second printings of some, third printings of some other ones. So I'm slowly getting my turtle collection going, along with my Max collection. I recently got in really cool Max books. I won a huge lot. So, and it had some Max books in it. I'll show it to you because I love the Max. K-pop series, like Sam. So there you go. So I recently picked up not the two, that one. Yeah, from what I hear, Crane's got them latest. Those are dope. So I recently picked up some of these because these anything after issue 12 and it's get harder and harder. Yeah, K-pop. These are dope. So I spent $30 on 30 comics, and 4 of those Max books were in it. So those are at least $10 each. So it was worth it in that regard. Saved money there. So I'm slowly getting because I have the Max artist edition, which I'm glad because now, thank you, Will Perdomo, because now it goes for he told me about it. It goes for $2K on eBay. But yeah, Will told me about it, and I got it at Christmas Black Friday sale. I got it for $70. So yeah, people know not to text me when I'm live. It's kind of rude. They know I'm live. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna work on Frog. I could turn this volume up now. I'm gonna work on this. Sign up. Oh, we all know. Yeah, XXX. Talking or slinging it. If you know what I mean. I'm not talking about weight. Sign up, everybody. Frog G2. Got some news for you. Link is pinned in the description below. I didn't do it in the chat. Well, life happens. But last page. I'm going to finish the last page tonight. It's not a spoiler. There's a book 3. But yeah. So, it's not like does Frog live or die? He's going to live, obviously. So working on the last page tonight. Going to finish it tonight. You're going to witness it live on stage. Where else can you get that? Anywhere else? I don't know where else, but Unhinged Entertainment. Thank you, K-pop. Invite guests. Once if I have anyone join, I got to turn that speech chat off though. Dropping the link amongst the degenerates. Last call in Jonestown, bottoms up. Swallow the hemlock. Drink from the cup. So yeah, let me take a sip of this. So yeah, no, and also, like I said, got to meet Way Shack in person. That's cool. Appreciate that. Case. Aha. See, I don't have to read it. I have my speech chat on, so I heard everything you just said. Now, I will read it out loud for a super chat. Now, if you super chat me, who said so? What? Yeah, we get the case. So, Shigami, yeah, I heard everything you said, Case. What? What? Why you? I just heard it go up. Yeah, super. Hey, that banking that bucks, man. What am I doing? You know, when I get them super chats, it's the only way I'll read a comment. Only way I'm. Shelby, why are you like this? What is that? What is Kit Kat eating? What? Don't feed Kit Kat that. What is that? I'm not sharing that. You're poisoning your cat, and everyone's going to see it live on stage. No, but I actually am going to be finish this page tonight. One day I finish. I'll finish the page. Don't feed anybody that. I don't even know what that is. It's not how you feed a cat food. Hmm. See, this is what happens, you know, when you get them super chats and you get photos of all the infamous people with you, your friends, because that's why we're here. I get the photos taken, all the infamous people. I'm infamous, and then you get a super chat. Whoa, Rushbrook. What's up, Rushbrook? Met Rushbrook? That was fun. Okay. Story time. All right. So I'm going to turn this down. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. I got to tell you about what happened yesterday. So, all right, let me turn this down. Speech chat can get a little louder. All right. So I went to go live, made the schedule, was going to do it. Mother had to buy some things to replace concrete in the sidewalk. So we did a bunch of research on that, trying to find the right stuff. That went past the stream that I was going to do. Fine. Call it a day. So I was like, all right, let's just schedule it for 1. Everyone will be asleep by then. It'll be fine. So I go online. I'm having problems. You saw my last Twitter post. I had to share out my tweets because it shadow bans some of them for some reason, and I did look into it. And apparently if you use certain hashtags or links, it'll treat it as spam and then shadow ban, even though you can see it under your media. So I was emailing. I guess you could, I pay for the service. I'm like, why are you? I don't, which I hate, by the way. You shouldn't have to pay for free stuff. Anyway, so I was emailing X at X Premium. Right in the middle of this like paragraph that I'm trying to write to them. Nice job, link. Right in the middle of the paragraph I'm writing, power goes out for like 2 seconds. So everything is to reboot, go back on. Fine. I reopen. I reopen everything. Do the spiel. Wait for the internet to kick back in. Eat dinner. Email. Start to write that message again. That long message. Power goes out again. That time it went out pretty much for good. And so then I had scheduled the stream for 1, and I'm like, well, the power will be back on by 12:30 at least. 1:30 at the latest. I think it's scheduled for 1:30. No, it didn't. So everybody's in my chat, chatting it up, chuckling it up, giving a little laughy laugh like this is the chucklehead up in here. And Jason didn't have power. So I had to wait for the power to come back on to cancel the stream. Okay. Cancel the stream. I started to write at X Premium again. Power went back out. So at least I got the stream canceled and deleted and taken down. But I gave up on messaging. I'm going to message them some other time when I know the power won't go out. But yeah, so it came back on like 10 minutes later. But yeah, power went out 3 times, and I guess there was from the storm yesterday. They say, I think it's bullcrap. I think it's from everybody running their AC unnecessarily and making Jason's power go out. So that was that. Oh, there's somebody in the back room. God, son of a motherless goat. Do you like my story, Shelby?
Wait, what's... Oh, this wrong stream.
All right, yeah, get out of here. Go away then. Go jump on the other stream that's live right now.
Cool story, watching. Bro. Hey, when's the last time you went to the gym?
Honestly? Do you want the truth or lies, Shelby?
You're just gonna lie anyways.
2 weeks.
Dude, you better get back. They shamed me again, so I've been going every 2 days because I've been getting really sore lately.
No, well, the reason being, we went to the gym the week before Heroes. We went Monday, and then Wednesday I had to prepare to leave to pack everything, get ready for Heroes. We normally go Wednesday. I was gonna go to the hotel gym, but apparently that closes at 8 p.m. And by the time you're done from the con, it's like 8 p.m. So I couldn't go, and I'm not about to wake up at 5 a.m. to go to the gym. I'm not one of them guys. So, and then when we got back, mother's knee was so sore from me making her stand in line to get signatures that she just couldn't go. And so I worked out in the garage on Wednesday, and I kind of went a little too hard in the paint after not working out for like 2 weeks. So Monday we'll go back. So that's my long story there, bro.
That's cool. I hear a lot of excuses.
You're fat. That's why I didn't go.
That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm. What is that stuff you're feeding Kit Kat?
So I was instructed to get her some churu, which I couldn't find it, so I got her that. It comes in a tube. I'm pretty sure it's Soylent Green.
It's probably Soylent Green. Did Angela Curry join Jason? No, it's not. As you can see, it's Shelby. And I think, is it hairy enough? I'll
finish it. Wait, that lady isn't hairy enough to be Angela Curry.
There you go. Thank you. Here's another one.
It's facts.
Hotel gym or hotel? Oh, yeah, it is true. I didn't really specify.
Yeah, that's your fault.
That is my fault. Hotel gym, KSS. That's
the sitcom.
Yeah, it's like Bosom Buddies, only they're actual transvestites. Right. Yeah. They were just make-believe transvestites. That show, do you think that show would make it today?
Bosom Buddies?
Yeah, Bosom Buddies.
Didn't they spend like half the show trying to watch the other tenants shower?
Yes.
Or they would shower with them and wear a towel?
They would try to shower with them, and they would watch them shower. And yeah, it was all about them trying to just get their neighbors. That's really it. That's what the whole
what is less socially acceptable today? The entire show, Bosom Buddies, or the Darth Vader scene in Revenge of the Nerds?
Well, I thought you were going to say Revenge of the Sith. I would go with Revenge of the Nerds. I would go with Revenge of the Nerds. That's date rape really don't fly. Unconsensual, fornication is not a good thing.
I just watched a movie called Bystanders. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen all the movies you recommend.
Did you watch Chompy yet?
No, I didn't, and I haven't seen Bystanders.
Chompy is a good movie. Bystanders is a very odd movie.
Oh, hold on.
It's kind of like Bosom. It's kind of like Bosom Buddies if it was a horror movie.
What, Chompy?
No, Bystanders.
Oh. Why would I watch that? It's not Chompy.
I'm going to flip my camera around. Bystanders is about...
Yeah, flip it around. I'm ignoring chat anyway.
I'm not even going to tell you.
Tell me about
I'm not
it.
going to tell you.
I'm ignoring the chat. We gotta have something to talk about. I'm not paying attention to them.
No, we should do like your hockey stream. We'll just ignore everybody.
Even each other?
Yeah.
But Hockey and I actually talk to each other.
No.
What do you mean, no?
You can understand him?
No. I can't understand anything he says, but I still talk to him.
Nobody can understand him.
No, he's got peanut butter in his mouth all the time. I don't know what's going on with that. All I hear is, oh, the God don't do it. I think about you, boo. I'm like, yes, I think it'll be a good movie.
Do you think Hockey likes bosom buddies?
I think Hockey doesn't even know what bosom buddies is.
Do you think Hockey would go along with the scheme if it involved you and him dressing like women to get cheap rent?
In America or in Australia?
Both.
Yes.
Dual citizen. Okay.
Yeah. I think he would be fair game for it. Although I'd be the one trying to chase tail because he's married. He's married. Married with bosom buddies is what it could be called because he's got kids. It could be called Married with Children.
Well, if you haven't watched that show, you'd realize that you'd make a new best friend, and then they would always request that you shower with them so they could tell you about their day. I think that happened like every second episode.
Wasn't that the plot with just one of the guys? Isn't that the story with that movie too?
I think so.
That movie was fantastic. That guy was really into James Brown. I don't know if you remember that. The man, he was into James Brown.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Wasn't Cobra Kai in that, or was that a different dude? The Johnny from Cobra Kai.
Johnny, I think so.
Was that Johnny, or was that a guy that just looks like Johnny?
If you squint hard enough, they all look like Johnny.
So like every white guy, every bald white
all
guy.
white people look the same.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is true. All bald white people look the same.
Yeah.
If you knew that. Like, unless they're totally different in height, like, you know, obviously, then you can tell them apart. But, you know, put me next to Andy Smith, like, that's the same white dude.
Yeah.
That's
when you gotta bust out your ID, right?
I don't have one.
That's when you gotta call Mother over to bust out your ID.
That's right. Mother has my license, my state
She
ID.
carries your
State
fanny
ID.
pack for you.
Yeah, dude. She gets all my signatures for me. She's got to carry my fanny pack. It's got the money in it, yo.
What all signatures did she get for you?
She got Michael Golden, Nick Dragotta, Daniel Warren Johnson.
Which Daniel Warren
Milgram.
Johnson books did you get signed?
I just got one. I just got the Transformers #1 signed.
Just Transformers 1?
Yeah, I didn't have time to really get everything. I don't have the whole Beta Ray Bill series. Otherwise, I would have had her have that signed. Plus, everything costs money. So, what was cool about them was that the first book was free. After that, it was $10. So I didn't have to pay for his signature.
With Daniel Warren Johnson?
Yeah.
Oh man. Hey, how much do you think he's going to charge me for my cover? I'm going to have him sign. I think he's going to come out for a show out here.
You're going to have him sign one of your covers? Shouldn't he sign one of the ones that he did?
He's going to sign like 10 of them. He's the writer.
He's the writer of Ragetality?
No, he's the writer of Transformers 22.
You have Transformers #22 and that's it?
No, I did the cover.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Is it out?
I don't have my copies yet. It's a Megatron. You don't know this?
I mean, I knew you were doing a variant covers. I didn't know it was this soon.
Yeah, it's a foil. It's a metal They call it a metal. It's a rainbow foil. It's not a metal.
Is this like I got to go online to buy it, or is it at MLCS?
It's a shop. It's a shop thingy.
It's a shop variant.
Yeah,
You knob.
that's right.
How am I supposed to get it?
Oh, go to their shop.
Whose shop?
It's Comic Kingdom. Look, this is the look.
No,
he,
I'm inking right now. What is this
Look.
crap? No. Wait,
he doesn't have an arm.
I'm finishing Frog G. Hold on.
Look. Megatron is missing his arm. Optimus Prime has his arm now, Jason. See?
Oh, that's pretty cool. Send me that.
Is that cool? Look, I did. I did some Wayshack.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
I was thinking about Wayshack. Did this? Yeah.
I see the
Hey,
ism.
bro, this is hand drawn. I didn't use Photoshop for the logo. That's real.
I totally would have used Photoshop.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got. I can't show you the other. I did three pieces for them.
Wait, you did three
That's
variants or just three
Yeah.
pieces?
For three for three different books.
3 shop variants.
Yes.
How am I supposed to? You better. How much are they? How much are they from you?
$25.
I'll know.
$25.
I'll know when I get them. I don't know.
You're gonna put them on your site for $60 and let me and
I
Rick
sent
Saylor
you-
buy them all.
Listen, I sent you.
Listen,
I'm drawing Bart Simpson right now, by the way. This is a commission. This isn't for fun. I sent you a G.I. Joe 22.
yeah, right. Thank you. Yeah.
Did I?
Hey, I got to ask you something, Shelby. Shelbster, the Shelbsinator.
Why don't you sign them? Why don't you sign those?
I don't sign my stuff, dude. Look,
Why
I drew
don't you
myself a
sign it?
remark.
I want it
Look,
signed.
I drew myself a remark on mine. Look, because I'm special. I draw a remark on myself.
Are you
Look.
going to send that in the CGC?
You know what sucks? When I sent them the layout, I did the visor, and they were like, "Nah, son, Commando," and I was like, "It's the one I like the least.
Yeah.
I want the
yeah.
visor."
I want
And
the
they're like,
visor,
"No."
too.
I don't know if I told you, they did not tell me it was for a facsimile. I thought it was for the current, like, Void Rivals or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I knew that.
Yeah, and also, another thing, Jason, you should always ask them if it's a Virgin variant. Because I left all this room for the logo, and they didn't use it.
I thought there. Wait, isn't there one with the logo though?
No, it's the only Virgin, and that's the Transformers. The Transformers stuff is a Virgin variant, so like I pushed the heads up into this area,
Right.
way at the top, on all of them, because I was like, now I'm asking them. I'm like, so is this gonna have a logo or not?
Well, that's smart on your part.
Yeah, but they don't tell you unless you ask.
Yeah.
I was like, come on, man.
What is that like your signature? You're not going to sign it unless I ask you to.
No, I just don't sign them.
What? I want you to sign my stupid crap, man.
You don't
I'm
need
not-
no autographs.
Yeah, I do. It's not like I'm going to flip it. Your signature ain't worth anything.
My autograph makes it worth less.
Exactly. That's why I want it
You don't want
signed.
it signed.
I want it rare edition. Worthless Shelby books.
Yeah.
Because now I gotta.
If you want it signed,
yeah, I gotta go
now
to
you gotta-
Arizona.
Now you got to take a photo with me. before I sign it.
Dude, like every 2 minutes, Feline is like,
Let's get a photo with you guys. I'm like,
Yeah.
no. Like, I have like, why do we have 4 photos with?
We'll end up at a show together, and I'll sign it there. Just I'll remind you so you
Well,
bring
I'm
it.
not gonna bring it. Screw you, dude.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I want your
Yeah.
crap. I want your crappy signature.
How many fingers does Bart Simpson have?
they have 3 and a thumb.
Okay, let me tell you what this commission is. So
Bart
I know
Simpson.
you're not. Use your mind's eye.
Alright.
It's Bart Simpson versus Critters. I'm not making this up, dude.
That's great. That's good.
Yeah, I was like, really?
How are you not having fun with that? You're like, this one isn't.
No,
fun.
it's fine.
That's
I'm
fun.
gonna ink it tonight too. I'm just laying it out in pencil. I normally don't do this. Normally I'll do thumbnails, and then I'll
Then
take
you
some
what?
time working it out, getting it set up. But
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
Laid
get
this
back
page out.
with rifle.
I laid this page out today, inked some of it earlier, and now I'm finishing it up. That's one page. I can do a page a day, Shelby.
I can too. I did 2 yesterday.
See that?
Oh, let me see. Well, I did a cover and some inks. I did paint a piece. Oh, Jason, look at this.
You suck at everything.
Look.
Jeez, oh man. What?
No, I'm going to show you.
Big?
I'm going to show you these because you'll like looking at them.
Yeah, I would like finishing this page. Is what I would like. This is gonna
Here,
take.
I got to take it out of the bag because it's
Look, I
questionable.
did 5 panels in like 2 hours. It's gonna take me 5 hours to finish one.
Jason, look.
I'm looking. What is
Guess here. Let's play guess. We'll play guess the medium. What medium do you think I used on these?
that?
These are on the Soho boards, by the way.
That looks like
12 to 16.
acrylic paint.
No. Here, let me turn the slide off. It would probably look better. There
I
you
made
go.
it look worse. Gouache.
No, it's watercolor and 3 color pencils.
Oh, good job.
Yeah.
It looks like acrylic
Here,
paint.
let me show this one.
Yeah,
This
I
other
want
one's
the.
done too.
I want
So
the
these
dread-
were for
I want the dread one.
these are for a class.
Yeah.
So
You're not going to keep the dread one. Give it to me.
I'm going to show you the dread's done.
Yeah, I saw it online. Give it to me.
No, I didn't post it.
Yeah, you did. What are you talking
This is
about?
this is the other one I did in
On
class.
Facebook.
So
That's the one you
so
posted
this
on
is
Facebook?
water. Maybe this is watercolor. Also 3 pencils. I only allow everyone. You can only use 3 pencils. You got to pick your colors before you begin. And I did black splatter here, so that technically that's a 5th because there's no black ink on this, so that's a 5th. All the splatter. Yeah.
Yeah.
But watercolor, a dark gray pencil for all the line art. And then I used a red pencil and a yellow pencil. And whiteout. This is whiteout right here. All that crap. Yeah. So,
Whiteout doesn't count as.
yeah, we're just doing some color studies in there, but I'm trying to we're playing with like limited palette. So I'm like, if you need to push something, use a color. And if you need to highlight something, use either like a very, very light color throughout or just rely on the white. I relied on whiteout on this one because I didn't really sculpt it out. Everything is dark. The background
Yeah,
is
I don't
dark.
even know what that is. I can't see it. I just see the.
It's
Is it Jason?
Jason Voorhees.
Jason.
It's Jason Voorhees.
I just see
It's
the
a-
machete.
it's
I can't see anything. It's all muted.
Okay.
Yeah, you suck at
Jason
that one.
Voorhees.
That one's crap. Read this for me, Shelby.
Shelby, I'm doing a what if book. It will be famous scenes from movies if the guy who played Wyatt in Weird Science was cast as the lead. Like, what if he was in Aliens? Or Predator? Or Magic Mike?
And Luke's in the chat, but he doesn't come in. Why isn't Luke coming in?
He doesn't want to come in. He thinks your power is still out.
No,
Never told him.
Luke's my power's not on anymore.
So normally I don't bag these originals. I'm bagging them because the edges of this board, as soon as I hit it with watercolor, started chipping.
Yep.
And hell with that.
Well, that's the
So I'm
cold
putting this
press,
in here.
right?
I don't know.
What
It was.
says on the back.
I don't know, dude. It was $4 for a 5-pack.
Oh, never mind. That's not what I'm thinking of.
No. It says Urban Artist Painting Board trademark.
Oh, never mind.
But then it doesn't give you any trademark info. It just says trademark.
I thought it was the crescent board.
No. This is just
Yeah,
it's
send me
just
that dread.
boards.
I want that dread. Give it to me.
I'm gonna
You
throw
don't-
it away later
you don't-
tonight after
see, you
the
don't-
stream.
you
I'm
don't
gonna
want it.
throw it away.
See, you don't want
I hate it.
Just give it. Yeah, if you hate it, just give it to me. No harm, no foul. Yeah, get Luke in here. Tell him
What do you,
What?
Luke? Yeah, get in here, Luke.
What are you
Jason
gonna
has Jason has electricity.
Yeah. Apparently, we didn't have power because of a storm from yesterday, even though we had power the entire day.
So I'm gonna call shenanigans.
I do too.
and fake news because if you didn't have power, how in the world was Mark Penguin messaging me?
It's not like he's my neighbor.
He's your neighbor.
Him and Rick Saylor aren't like living right next door to me.
They live on the same street.
I walked over to their house every day and we hang out, drink a couple Bud Lights, watch Married with Children.
Yeah, he brings you your DoorDash. He told me.
Then if he's my neighbor, he doesn't even need to bring me DoorDash. He could just.
That's his job. He brings you DoorDash.
He's like a banker. He's like, at least he dresses.
Is that what
like
you call DoorDash?
At least he dresses like a banker.
He dresses all like nice and fancy. I don't know. They wear garbage T-shirts.
Penguin does?
Yeah, Penguin dresses all spiffy. He like wears button-down shirts and slacks.
Okay, so if you had to choose between me or Mark Penguin to be your roommate in Bosom Buddies, the new ongoing sitcom, who would you choose?
Are you single in this situation?
Nobody is single in this situation.
Wait, not even me?
Well, you're not allowed to date.
You're not allowed to date?
No, Mother would tell you can't. Mother would say,
then,
nah, dude.
That's exactly how she talks. How did you know?
No, dude.
She'd say, Mother would say, nah, dude, get out of here with that nonsense. Go get me my Pall Malls. No, I don't know if she smokes.
She doesn't. I used to smoke.
But she would say, nah, dude.
Oh, I gotta clean the glasses now. It's exactly like she talks. Totally nailed it. I would pick Mark Penguin in this scenario because he seems like he's cleaner.
He seems cleaner, a cleaner.
Yes, he would be a cleaner bosom
cross-dressing roommate.
Yeah, he would be.
Okay.
Everything would be organized. Dresses would be appropriately filed away.
I'm not even mad. I agree. I think Penguin's the better choice.
Now, if we're single and Mother lets me date, I would pick you because
she lets you.
because if you could even ask K-pop, for some reason the ladies love Dave Grohl. So yeah, it depends on the scenario.
Okay, so
Luke, get in here.
Okay, so now you and Penguin are living in an all-female. You're living in a dorm, basically.
It's pretty much a dorm, yeah. I mean, it was an apartment complex, is what they were.
Okay, so it is a sitcom, so we got to have our, you got to have your Mr. Furley, right? The one that checks in on you for comedy relief.
Yeah. He wants to collect the rent and everything like that.
The one that thinks that you might actually be Min.
Right? Yeah. Make sure you.
So.
Over his
Okay, so who would play that role? You would have to choose between. We'll pull a Disney. We're gonna gender flip it. So you'll have it could either be K-pop or KSSS. Which one gets the job of?
I don't know how there's gender flipping it with K's.
You just call them Furley. There's no Mr. or Miss. It's just Furley. They're known as Furley.
I don't know, because K-pop would just be trying to feed us hot dogs the entire time. Mm-hmm. KSSS would at least be bringing us birthday cake every day.
She'd be just like cracking hot dog jokes.
She'd be just like, hey guys, come on, let's get some chili dogs at Skyline Chili.
And KSSS would just be throwing like birthday parties every day.
Yeah, every day, man. Every day be just. So I would have to go with. I don't like hot dogs, so I'd have to go with Case.
You're gonna take cake over
fake wiener, yeah.
Over weenie.
Yeah, I'm not a big weenie guy.
No, I know.
Who are you picking? Why are these the two?
Because they're active in chat.
I was ignoring chat. I don't know. supposed to ignore that. That's not there.
I would say like awesome one would be like the friend that stops by that almost gets you caught every time. Right?
I would think awesome one would yeah, because he's always cracking jokes and like doing little sarcastic remarks. So he'd be like, yeah.
Like everything's fun, like it's funny that you almost get caught.
Mm-hmm.
Losing your cheap rent.
He'd be like, hey, why are you going into the ladies' room? I'm like, shut up, awesome one. If that's your real name.
It's legal.
Do you think that's his real name?
Yes.
I don't think that's his real name.
Is Luke coming in? I thought Luke was coming in.
No, he was in chat, and I haven't seen his icon in a while, so I guess he doesn't want to join us. He's too cool for school, bro.
I don't blame him.
He's leveled up too much. Maybe he messaged me. Let's see.
I'm telling you, I don't think he knows that you got power back.
But I'm live. How does he not know? I mean,
well, I think he was in. Well, yesterday in chat, I had yesterday in chat, I was mentioning to your non-stream, not only that you were lying because Penguin was messaging me and had power, your neighbor.
He's next door to me.
Yeah.
Was Luke in the chat then?
He might have been.
Then why are we talking about this if you don't even know?
Well, I had also mentioned that I was going to message Rick Saylor to bring you a generator because he's right down the street as well.
Rick lives like an hour and a half away from me.
that generator could power you and your internet stream.
Well, if I had,
I think Rick likes you enough where he would actually bring you a generator.
He probably would if I was like, "Yo,
Yeah.
bro, kind of stranded here. We need power. I'm gonna die. I need to hook up my dialysis machine."
And he would say, "Why don't you just order DoorDash from Mark Penguin?"
Order a dialysis machine from Penguin. He'll dash it over.
Mm-hmm.
They might DoorDash that. It is 2025.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't even been to my LCS in like a month and a half. My comic pull is going to be ridiculous.
Yeah, I know they emailed me.
I was upset. I forgot I couldn't find my Transformers Wayshack variant. I was going to have him sign it.
Which cover did he do? Did he do a store variant for like the current, or is it?
No,
like
it was a variant. It was a variant, and for the current run, yeah. Okay. I got it on Midtown Comics. It was Soundwave. He did a Soundwave.
What?
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
I requested that, and they told me. So, okay, here's what I was told: no solo shots of Soundwave or Optimus because of something they're doing in the story. They said they don't. You know what I mean? They don't want any covers featuring them. Because the first thing I asked was, "Can I do a Soundwave?" And they were like, "No."
Shot down in blaze of glory, man.
Yeah, well, that's my dude. I was like, I need to do a Soundwave, and they're like, nope. They said Soundwave and Optimus are the only two off the table. You cannot do either.
So the two that you would prefer, you can do.
Yeah, but we'll see. They're real big on Shockwave, and I did an abstract piece. I broke the rules, and they seem okay. So we'll see.
When are they going to let me to do a Transformers variant?
I don't know.
Have them
They rolled up and said, "Hey, we're doing variants. Get in." I was like, "All right."
You didn't say for what? They just said we're doing variants.
No, I just say yes.
Next thing you know, you're doing a Power Rangers number 64 cover Z.
So I'll talk about it later, but I actually got denied on 2
How-
books,
Was one of them
and
Power Rangers?
I did a ton of thumbnail images for them, and I got denied on both. But it wasn't. I don't think it was because of my art. I think it was. The It wasn't the artwork. It was that my stuff was a little too, I think.
It was a little what? You broke up a little bit.
My layouts were too edgy. It wasn't like what I produced. It was like I think they're going for like no blood, no
fun,
no ultra violence, really. And my stuff was like super violent, so I don't think they wanted it. I was like, fine, I'm just gonna do Bart Simpson blowing away a bunch of critters, and I guess this.
Yeah, I was supposed to do that Frankenstein shop variant, but they just pulled the plug on it. It's not that the cover they wanted it, but yeah.
There's a lot of stuff. I don't know. There's some stuff going on with distribution right now, with a lot of the companies, and so a lot of them are. They're not pulling the plug on books. They're just
they just pulled the plug on the cover. Yeah.
Well, they're putting a pause on some of the releases. A lot of the image books right now are, for some reason.
Well, is that because
for some reason they're like stopping some of the variants, because I think they're gonna hold on to them for a couple months. DC's got their whole pencil down thing right now going on.
Wait, what? I didn't know about this.
Yeah, so originally it was like it was announced that there was a cancellation of the Wonder Woman.
Absolute Wonder Woman?
Yeah, which is selling really well.
I was going to say, that's actually one of the better ones.
Yeah, it's selling really well. So, and then, I don't know, it's really weird. So, basically, it got false reported. It was saying that it was canceled. And then it came out with them saying, no, it's not canceled. It's taking a 2-month sabbatical. But I just think it's really weird that that's happening, because Jim Lee...
Yeah, I heard you say.
You remember, he let people know, because I'm in his Discord and stuff, he let people know that he was going to be... The book was going to be 2 months later release. So a lot of people are like, oh, we can't keep up with the monthly, and that's not it. Scott Williams has been finished with the whole 6 books for a while.
Yeah, I was
like,
going to say, I would think that
it's not current work, so he just kind of like, I don't know, there's something going on. I personally think it's I think there's something going on with the distribution house, maybe their contract or something. I don't know.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. Is it something to do with the...
I haven't heard anything, dude. I haven't heard a single thing from people who I feel like would tell me if there was.
Yeah, because I know they don't go through Penguin, but they go through that other company, and maybe something.
No, it's... What's it called? Osiris? No, it has a...
Does it be with an L? Isn't it like
Lunar.
Yeah.
Image Comics goes through Lunar. I know that. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's really weird stuff going on with and I think the Diamond thing has a little bit to do with it, but indirectly. So I think, I don't know. I'm not going to speculate. I just think there's some weirdness. The companies haven't stopped like working on books. They're pushing release dates though. So
right. Well, that's the thing. Like you said, like I know, like there's no way Hush pretty much hasn't been finished. Hush 2.
No, that book's been done for a long time.
It's
Scott Williams is already back to doing variants for Marvel again. Yeah. That thing's been finished. So like anytime people are like trying to throw shade, like, oh, Jim could do 2 books a month if he wanted. He just chooses not to. He's fast. Jim's a very
well, he's been drawing for how many years? He better be fast.
Yeah.
Although I've seen plenty of artists who've been drawing for just as many years, and they're slow as molasses.
Yeah. I think any artist can draw fast if they're motivated. You said to be
You
motivated.
mean if the money is right?
If they're motivated, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I even told plenty of people I have a hard time actually slowing down to be more precise with my lines, and I want to. I got to practice it. I tend to work too quick, and then things get they get rushed, I guess. But
I don't know. I think it's good to have a good workflow, and
yeah, that's the whole thing. I want to slow down a little bit. I don't want to go, I don't want to be as slow as you are, but I want to slow down a little bit.
no
one wants that. Then actually, you know what? I won't be able to finish a sketch cover, but in the end of a stream. I've seen you.
See, you got Maromi in chat. You got Go
Maromi.
For It Painting in chat. I'm just telling you because I know you're not next to your computer. Oh, Jay Ryan's here.
Yo, what up, Jay?
Jay Ryan's saying comics are booming.
I heard Jay Ryan loves comic books. Comics are booming.
Go For It Painting is from Hungary. I'm scrolling way up.
Oh, welcome from Hungary.
Oh, Luke said, I'm currently doing some cable management on my rig. As soon as I get that done, I'll come and harass you too.
He hasn't been in the back room yet. Get in here.
No. He's working on his stuff.
I'll be done with this stream by the time he's done. Although this is this is the last panel of Frog G2.
Oh, I won't. I don't know what the hell I'm doing on this Bart Simpson dude. I think I'm drawing him kind of correctly. I don't want him looking too much like a full-size human.
Let me actually look at what you're doing. Hold on.
He's not muscular, right?
So, I think he's just as swole as Lobo when Bisley draws him.
Oh, okay. So he's huge.
Yeah,
I made him way too small then.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to make him look tactical. I don't know. Like,
well, I'm going to make you big just so I can see it better.
No, you don't need to see. I'll show you at the end.
No, I got to see if you're screwing it up. No, that looks right.
He's like a midget, right?
I mean, he's
the hair right.
I mean, he's like.
Or does it go down?
He's like an 8-year-old kid. No, it doesn't go down.
No, but I mean, like, I need to make it concave since he's like looking. This way.
You like okay? Yeah, I think it needs.
So I should give it like a I can do that.
Why don't you pull up a
like
reference?
I said, man, I don't know Simpsons, dude.
Why don't you pull up a reference?
I don't work like that.
Oh, you mean you don't do accuracy?
No.
Oh, smart. I like it.
I trust my memory.
Why do you think Frog has different tools all the time when I draw?
Because he's reflecting a 90s comic.
That's right. Yeah. So, yeah, that reminds me. Everybody's always like trying to emulate the 90s comics.
And getting it terribly wrong.
Yes.
Don't do it unless you worked it. That's what I say.
Well, I just think it's one thing to be influenced by the 90s style, but to want to just
when people say like they're like, oh, my book's channeling the 90s. It's like that's like saying your band is channeling the 80s. Like you know there's a lot more to the decade than you know.
Well, when people say they're channeling the 90s, also they're trying to say they're channeling 90s image. It's like there was a lot of great stuff in the 90s. Like
who Silvestri, Todd?
That's the you know what? I don't know. I don't know if they're talking about Silvestri. My thing is I see a lot of people trying to emulate Finch. And yeah, Finch was in the 90s, but like
he wasn't drawing the way he draws now. He was drawing like Mark.
Right. He was a Silvestri clone.
Yeah, he was a straight up Silvestri clone. Well, he started, at least what he told me in Phoenix, because I had asked him about like what made him decide to loosen up, because the same thing happened to McFarlane, where like Todd's early work was very stiff and just very like trying to make sure that, you know, whatever. He was telling me he started looking at a bunch of Lobo stuff.
You mean like Bisley and Giffen?
Just Bisley, pretty much. Actually, he
Oh,
said
okay.
as soon as he said what it was is he stopped being afraid to drop heavy shadows,
Yeah.
and as soon as he got over, I know what it is because I had the same problem. So what happens is they call it like you become married to your lines.
Yeah.
Where you're afraid to erase, you're afraid to, oh, I can't throw a dark shadow over that hatching because I just spent all this time hatching it, right?
Right.
And essentially it's doing all your underdrawing and then focusing on shadow placement and just sort of like allowing...
Blocking in the shadows.
Yeah, but also like allowing your piece to organically become what it's going to become. Like if you look at like Barry Windsor Smith work in the late 80s, super early 90s and stuff, there's not, and even Neil Adams, it's coordinated, but it's loose. It's not intricately styled the way that like a 1993 Jim Lee would be, right? Like, right. It's not super tight like that. And I think that just sort of lets you kind of lean. I don't know. It kind of lets you lean into the style a little bit and not have to not have to rely so much on the finished rendering to define the page, you know?
Right.
Dude, there's bug guts on this now. I just squashed something that flew on my page.
Dude, last night I was getting a little gnat here or there because I'd taken the dog out at like 2:30 in the morning, and of course the little bugs get in from coming out. Yeah, they kept landing on my paper. I was like, dude, if I squish that, I'm gonna get like redness, a little red dot on my paper. Like I can't squish it. I just flush it away. Did I lose a pen? I think I dropped a pen, Shelby. KSS, where's my pen?
Get on your knees. Get on your knees and get.
What? That's kind of. Oh, that's gross. What are you telling me? Because it's the kind of stream, Shelby. I lost it. I lost my pen. I don't know what number it was.
I'm going to scroll down.
Yeah, read the chat for me while I find my pen.
Ace is here.
Yeah, Edwin's here. I can't find it. I don't know what number it was. You're not reading anything from the chat.
Cranberry is saying that Jason has noodle arms, usually.
Noodle arms?
Yeah.
Talking about?
I know he's not talking about Bart Simpson. He's talking about you because you've been skipping the gym.
Talking about? Do you even lift, bro?
Jason, so you know how I told you I had to stop using the stupid twisty machine?
Yeah, because you're too...
I max it out.
Yeah, you max it out.
I max it out. And
right.
Yesterday or last night, I was there pretty late. I was there till like 11. I think about 11 or so. This girl took over it, and she told me that I'm rude for not resetting the weights for normal people.
What?
Yeah. And I looked at her and I said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't think about that." I said, "This is like weirdly easy for me." And she was like, she just looked at me, and I was like, "It is. Like, I do max it out. I know this."
But it's a pin machine. You just take the pin out and move it.
Yeah, I'll record a video at some point just to show you kind of what. So it maxes out at 245.
I don't know. Ours I think is 200. Ours might be different. So
okay, yeah, ours goes to 245. And she's right. I never usually when I go up to it, someone has it set at like 130 or 75.
Yeah, I do like 135.
Yeah. So I go over to the machine, which is it's the one that's like skiing, right? Like you got to pull the two bars towards you with your feet in front like a bike, right? Yeah. So it's a pulling one, and I was doing the single arm pulls, and I didn't realize I have such a weak left arm. So, dude, check this out. So my right arm, I was pulling at max. I think it was like 250. I think it was like 215 with my right arm, just my right. My left arm was like 175. I couldn't. And dude, I put it at 200, and my arm was shaking, dude. Where the whole like the equipment was like vibrating and shaking and being held. I was like, okay, I'm not doing this anymore, dude. It was kind of embarrassing. I just went back and did the stair climber for like 20 minutes and went home.
Nice. No, like, dude, I can't count how many times I'll get on a machine and it's like almost totally maxed out. I just take the pin out and set it to where I want.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
She told me I'm rude, though. She told me I'm rude.
I don't know how that makes you.
She told me I'm rude.
Everyone I've ever known never resets it.
I mean, it's fine. I mean, I guess I don't know.
No,
I don't know like gym etiquette. Like I don't.
Okay, that is her saying to you what she said is improper gym etiquette. Did you wipe the machine down?
Yeah.
That's proper gym etiquette right there. Who cares if you?
Yeah, that's all I worry about actually.
Yeah, dude, no one cares if you reset the pin. Nobody resets the pin. Weak people don't reset the pin. Nobody does.
Yeah, I went and the curl bar, and that one the curl bar I don't. I literally will put it at a lighter weight so I could do more reps. Like, I've never tried. It's the one that you lean against and you just pull this way on that it's that like bicycle handle that flips.
Yeah, it's a preacher curl.
Yeah, so that one there, I just make sure that my seat is comfortable and I'm at where like my shoulders don't kill me because I'm like
you want to
be
careful.
Right
you want to be careful with that one. You really
So that one, I'll set it real low. I'll set it at like really really low, like sometimes 40, sometimes 70, just whatever my body's
depending on your
yeah. I set it low, and I try to set it to where I can do like reps of 20, back to 10, back to 20, maybe down to 5, and then I go jump on something else. Like I push it until my body starts to my pecs hurt, and then I stop. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna damage
with that
myself.
one especially because that's smart to do because you don't want to extend fully out and then have it give out in your bicep tear. So, which is real easy to do. That's the smartest way to go about it. I mean, I generally do, I think, between 60 and 70 on that one consistently, but I don't do high reps. I just do like sets of 10. But I go until I can't go anymore. And then on the last one, I'll hold it at like 45 degrees for as long as I can, like you're carrying a couch or a box. And that'll really exhaust that muscle.
Yeah. And we can't be getting too big on these machines either if we're going to be roommates at this all-girl hotel. There's going to be questions.
Or are we going to be looking like Wesley Snipes and Tu Wong Fu?
Yeah, we'll be looking like Snipes and Patrick Swayze. Tu Wong Fu, thanks for nothing, Jim.
Yeah, Jim.
Now they know.
Dude, John Leguizamo was a little too convincing in that movie.
Yeah, why was he like extra ripped in that? Like, why did his arms look so like crazy, dude?
I don't know. But he looked the most feminine though.
Well, no, he had like you know, like when you're a teen and you got that like those crazy like bicep veins that just pop out.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe he was doing a lot of smack. I don't know what John Leguizamo was into.
He was the clown.
He was the clown. He played a good clown.
What's up, Bemis? Bemis is happy.
Beams. Why is
he
Bemis
says gym talk. What kind of comic book stream is this?
Better than sports.
KSSS says I have my butler do the workout, but I reset the pin.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah,
I like going to the gym. I get bummed out when I can't go. I mean, I work out at home, but it's not the same.
Yeah. No, I have to take a day off. I can't keep.
Oh,
I
I
can't
go 3 days
go-
a week. I work out 3 days a week. I can't. I mean, I would do 4 if I could drive, but 3
Yeah.
days because I got too much to do. Is mainly the thing. But no, I got to be careful also because I tore my other rotator cuff, so I have to do lightweight, more reps because I can only do certain things. Yeah, and that's the thing. That's why you got to be careful. You might tear a rotator cuff. You don't ever want to do that. That sucks, man.
Oh,
try.
I damage myself and then I just work around it.
Well, that's what I'm doing with this one. I think next year when I have more PTO, I'm gonna get it fixed. But because I can't even lift up a Gatorade bottle above my head. It's pretty bad. It sucks. But I can do curls okay. I just can't. I can't do like shoulder raises with my right arm.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's probably time for you just to put in for a mobility scooter here pretty soon, Jason.
As long as I can still draw, I don't care.
Yeah, of course you can draw.
Oh, I heard a boop. Maybe he finally got his cables hooked up. I hope you have your Ferrero Rochers and your Skittles ready, Shelby.
I have this, and these have been on my desk for 6 days.
Yes,
I haven't opened.
They're infested with ants.
Eat them. Ants are high in protein.
So I haven't seen any ants in my house in about a week,
Sure.
And then I took a shower tonight, and they were all over in the back next to the drain.
Did they come from your hair?
I don't know. They came from somewhere.
I think they came from your hair. You should shave your head.
Yes.
I wonder what you look like.
What's
with a
up, Henry?
shaved head.
Good to see you, Bemis.
Hey, somebody's reading the chat. Look at that. I didn't even know there was one.
It's just
No,
saying
it's a
hi to
secret.
somebody saying hi to me. What's going on, guys?
Read the chat. What's up? You made it. You're on a late show, man. Are you feeling
Luke,
it?
we're in.
I know.
We're in
I was
class.
up late. I know. It's because it's
the hell?
late and I didn't want my contacts in.
Oh, I didn't know you were contacts.
I know it's very
Yep.
strange to see me with glasses. Oh
Yeah, he does.
I, wear,
Yeah,
been
I
wearing
can only wear
glasses
them
since
for
I was a
about
kid.
6. I can wear contacts for about 6. I have really bad astigmatism. It's like 6 hours, and then I pop them right out. And then you guys will never see me wearing contacts on stream because when I look down, when I draw, they dry out like super fast.
Luke usually has to, like, he'll be backstage for a while, but then he has to leave because his contacts are just killing him.
after topicless. Yeah.
Yeah, they eventually do feel like I've got acrylic paint dried on my eyes. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
fun.
what's up?
So not a whole lot, man. Just finally getting shit organized from getting back from South
Oh
Carolina.
yeah, you're back home now. Back home.
Yeah, I'm back in my studio now, and what was it? Friday. Friday morning, I got up at 5 a.m., loaded up the truck, drove from South Carolina down to Florida, unloaded the clothes and stuff I didn't need for the event that I needed to load in at 5 p.m. At this little this audio thing with different electronic acts, and set up. Got to put my print wall up and whatnot. I was set up on an air hockey table.
Oh
As a
wow.
matter of fact, yeah.
Yeah, Luke had another show over the weekend. I don't know if people know what you're talking about.
I did. It was a local show here in town, and it was pretty cool. I was set up to the left of the stage while all these different electronic acts were performing. So yeah, it was actually a pretty good event. Had a great time. Sold a comic stand. Sold a copy of Edgepunk magazine. Sold
Nice.
several copies of the sketchbook and a few prints. So it was
Sweet, dude.
yeah, it was definitely worth it. It was great.
I meant to ask you, were there any copies of Mercenary Guild at Heroes?
No.
Good.
There were not. Apparently, the printer that Brian was going with decided to not print a single fucking thing that he was looking for.
Well,
Not even the newest issue of Hardly Heroes, which he was going to have
okay,
at
that
the show.
sucks. That sucks.
Yeah.
the people who back Mercenary Guild should get it first. So
Oh, I completely
it
agree.
Sucks the printer didn't do it, but at the same time, kind of happy.
Yeah, I mean it is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do believe that next year going to be doing my own table.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's another boot. No, so
Another-
your show went well. That's cool, man.
Yeah, it did. It went well. It was a lot of fun. A lot of cool people there. A lot of really cool acts. Yeah. My buddy Hugh put the event on.
Anybody that I would know of, or
What's up, Rushbrook? There are some local
Hey, what's up,
bands,
guys?
local electronic acts, and dude out of Chicago named Problems. Another dude whose name I can't remember, except that it's very similar to Oingo Boingo, and I mean the way it's spelled, and yeah. So probably not. I had never heard of any of them before the gig, but it was fun.
was it Palinko Balinko?
Boingo.
It might have been. There were more O's in it.
Was it? Boingo.
Yes, that's absolutely what it was. 100%.
Yes, it was
That's
that.
totally what it was.
There you go.
Yeah.
What's up, Rushbrook?
Hey, what's going
It
on?
was fucked. There we go.
How you guys doing?
All right. You're in late too. Look at you.
Yeah, I'm trying to finish up this commission piece for somebody. So
Everybody's
Thought
working
I'd
on
hop on.
commissions. Everyone's
Mike?
working on commissions.
Michael,
yes,
if they were rebooting Bosom Buddies, and
What the fuck were you
had
guys talking about earlier?
okay.
What?
you had to pick between KSSS or Jason to be your cross-dressing roommate, like you're getting cheap rent out of this, right? Like,
Yeah,
but
that's
you
what-
have to, yeah, because they only allow women to rent.
Uh-huh.
In this
Okay.
particular, who would you choose? Would you choose KSSS or Jason?
Jason.
And now there's no mother there. This is the trade-off is that KSSS is going to always try to feed you cake,
Yeah, you get
Okay.
every
but
day.
Jason's going to always ask you to hold his hand because he doesn't know what direction he's going.
Yeah, I'm blind.
So who now?
That's so quick now, are you?
See,
Well, I
knew-
originally
And I
said
don't know what-
Jason. I originally said Jason because I was taller than him. So, interesting question. Let's see.
see, now it's very now you have to choose one or else you're homeless.
Uh-oh.
You got to choose.
You gotta choose.
Damn.
Because this is the only way
You could get rental.
you're going to get rent paid is if you move into this particular complex.
Oh man. I would still say Jason.
Oh, you fool!
Jason.
Oh,
Oh man,
You
coulda
just showed
had
me how to
cake.
ink.
You could have had
I don't-
cake.
Nah, I can't have cake.
Are,
I'm diabetic.
do your legs bleed?
I'm diabetic. I can't have cake.
Oh, see that case would have killed you.
yeah,
Yeah.
And,
sorry,
We did.
Yeah.
sorry, KSSS. You have to continue to dress like a man.
You know, I know the hardships of life for such.
Yes.
So yeah, because Jason could tell me all about aspartame and the
Oh, it's so good. I can
Yeah.
tell you
Nice.
even more about aspartame, how it keeps you young, healthy, and fresh.
Yep.
And keeps your bones strong, your muscles
Yep.
tight.
I gotta stay healthy. I
Yep.
gotta watch
Yep.
my sugar.
That's right.
Yeah. So so Jason is probably for my benefit. Jason's probably the smarter pick.
Luke,
Yeah.
you got my package.
I did, man.
Nice.
You open it?
Thank you. I did. And holy shit, dude.
Show us what you got.
You're a fucking legend, Shelby.
Oh no, don't flatter him that much.
Yes.
No, seriously.
No, he's not. He's not gonna send. He's not sending me a Transformers cover, so he can suck it.
I said, listen.
Listen,
I said I'm not
No.
signing one.
Listen. Motherfucker sent me this book. All
Holy
right.
shit.
Uh huh. Exactly.
what do you send?
So-
you? Hold on, I'm not watching.
Jason can't see. Jason.
I know
can't
Jason can't see. He can't see shit.
There you are.
No, he sent me this. Like, this is the black and white French edition of Weapon X.
Why didn't you
This
send
book
me
is
that?
fucking amazing.
Shelby,
Because
send
you
me
don't
that.
you don't like Barry Smith.
Who told you that?
You.
No, I didn't.
You did.
I literally asked you,
No.
Mike,
and you said he's not in. He's not even in my top
Oh,
five.
okay. No, because he's not in my top 5. I don't like Gary Winter-Smith.
Yeah. So, I mean,
No,
this
that's
is
dope, though.
this is
That's dope.
incredible.
Well, I know a guy. I might be able to find another one now.
No, I'm just kidding. Shelby, you sent me a bunch of dope things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this
So
I saw this and I was like, he fucking didn't. So
Yeah, that's cool. Look at that.
that is fucking ridiculously cool.
Yeah.
So thank you.
It's probably the closest we're gonna get to an artist edition of it, to be
Yeah.
honest. Because I think that most of those originals are like spread across the planet so far. That
Oh, I'm
they would
sure.
they'd probably lose money trying to acquire like scans. Of the whole
Probably.
thing. Yeah.
So yeah, you're a fucking legend for sending this to me, man.
Yeah,
Thank
for sure.
you.
well, whatever. I mean, put it to work. It'll
Oh,
help
I
your
absolutely will.
study
This
it.
was,
dude.
sent me a couple of Red Winters. These are gorgeous books, man.
Yeah,
Oh, the red.
I had to pay
The
for
red
those.
ones?
I had to pay for those.
I don't know if Jason got stingy and didn't send you the 94 blank, so I sent you one of those too. I think that's my last copy.
No,
'Cause
I
sent one
did.
to
I
you.
did send him
Yeah.
one, but that's okay. I got another one, Shelby.
Okay.
Yeah, and separation anxiety. I like drawing on those. And thank you for the 94 blank.
Yeah.
And then the Dragon #1. I've never seen that title. It was always
Yeah, that's
Savage
the,
Dragon.
Oh,
Yeah,
is that
that's the cheap-
hold
the
on, let me see-
cheapskate edition.
let me see
Yeah.
that.
That's the 99 center.
Yeah. So
Oh,
that
yeah.
was cool. And then the fucking 4-issue miniseries of Dracula. See, I have the IDW trade of this, but I don't have the single issues.
Okay.
So, dude.
Yeah, I
thank
think those
you.
are beaters, but
No, that's
I mean, they're fucking awesome to have the single issues,
Yeah.
man.
I had asked, I was like, I think I asked you, I was like, all right, so Pearson or Mignola?
Yeah,
You're like
and-
Mignola. I was like, all right.
Yeah, only because I'm more familiar with Mignola's work.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, thank you. What a
Yeah,
fucking
sure.
amazing.
Shelby
thing
is
to,
kind.
come home to.
He's kind. He's not amazing. Careful. Yeah.
I am kind.
He's kind. He's not amazing though.
No, I was in a mood. I was like, let's send some stuff. I started every once in a while, the shop I go to, he throws stuff at me here and there, and
You know, they say you could always tell when a person's about to die because they start giving everything away. So are you feeling
Oh,
okay,
no.
Shelby?
well, I'm not sending you no Master of the Universe figure, so yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm not a big Masters of the Universe fan. I'm glad you didn't.
Need to
I
do
have
maybe
the
unboxing, yeah.
DC ones because Frege drew them. That's about it.
Yeah.
The comics.
Yeah.
No, I just do the toys on them.
No, I'm not a toy guy. I don't want that crap. Don't send
No.
me that. If you're dying, Shelby, don't send me. Toys.
Well, as soon as he sends me something, then you ask him that question. If he's dying
Okay,
or
that'll check. That'll definitely check
sends
out.
me
that.
something.
Oh,
Like, what the hell is this?
I mean, this doesn't. You remind me, Rushbrook.
Yeah,
It doesn't-
Rushbrook, your package should be the.
Yep.
No,
Yeah, I think I got a notification in the email. Probably in the next couple of days.
no, you remind me because I met a lot of cool people at Hero. So I also met Chad Townsend, and he gave me my because I backed Black Phantom's the next newest Black
Mhm.
Phantom campaign, and he gave me his books in person, and the glow in the dark cover he gave me that. It looks dope. The power went out.
Yeah,
right?
that glow
And
in the
I had-
dark cover is fucking amazing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fucking awesome. Yeah, I got one too.
But the power went out, and I have everything in a stack next to my closet. You know, just from Heroes. I haven't put really anything away, and I'm pitch black in my room. I can't see anything. I'm just sitting here. Really, I look over. I'm like, what is that? I see like a little like white strip, and I pull out. I'm like, is that Chad's glow in the dark, dude? I pull it out. The sliver side of it, where the spine was glowing because the sun from earlier was
hitting it so much. So the rest of the cover you couldn't see, but that sliver, that's what I was seeing, a little strip of just glowing aura coming from, like, that's how much it was so cool, man. I'm like, even a blind guy was able to see that. I was like, that's good.
That's a good glow in the dark cover right there.
Yeah, it's pretty
You could
sick.
throw that on a quote, put on the back of his collected edition.
He better.
Even a blind guy could see it.
He better. Just gave him a great plug, man.
Yeah.
Everybody go follow Chad.
Yeah, follow Chad. And it's so funny because
Better than
at Heroes Con, I had a guy come around the corner, like looking at my books, and I was giving my sales pitch and everything, and he's like, "Oh, wait a minute, you're the other Phantoms guy." I was like, "Huh?" Like, yeah, I guess I'm the other Phantom guy because he showed me Black Phantom. I was like, "Oh shit, Chad's here." So I just went around the corner. I was talking with him. I was like, "Oh, "What are you saying?" What now?
That's what I was saying to everybody. Everybody was super cool and super nice. Like, not one person was like crass or rude or mean to me, no matter who I talked to. It was a good show.
Yeah, Chad was pretty cool.
Great show.
Oh, except Chad.
Oh, except Chad. He's accidentally spilt water on me. We was eating dinner on Saturday.
Huh. This sounds like a theme.
Yeah. Oh, well, what's funny is that I come to find out later, the moment he spilled water on me, my dad passed out on Saturday.
Were you wearing a white T-shirt?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say that wasn't an accident.
Yeah. But yeah.
Shelby, you're going next year, right?
Yeah, please, Shelby. Come on now.
Yeah, I'll probably be there. I was not able to attend 2 shows just because I had stuff going on here that I
Because you're
couldn't.
dying?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't. I just couldn't. I couldn't get out. Just too much family stuff.
Yeah. Well, I got a shell bean
Just
from
fine.
the Diaz brothers. Do you think you can sign that?
He doesn't sign stuff, Rushbrook.
I don't
All
sign
right,
stuff.
how about a pack of ramen? Can you sign that?
I already.
What
No,
flavor?
dude, Smokey was giving people packs of ramen from you, dude. It was making me mad because he gives Luke, like, I don't know, an artist edition of, like,
He gave me an
Lewis
Ace Edition Poison Elves comic,
Yeah,
and he
yeah,
gave me a King Diamond picture record.
Smokey gives me a pack of ramen signed by you. I'm like, thanks, Smokey.
All right.
Oh, he got.
I'll-
He got the he got that Witchblade piece that I did.
Yeah, the
Right.
one that's now a cover.
Yeah, it's a cover now, dude.
Yeah, he lucked out.
Oh wow.
man.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't. I was contacted. Hey, can we use this? I was like, yeah.
Yes.
I literally, I was sitting there. I was like, dude, should I redraw this? Like, I was like, nah, I'm just gonna send him the file. Just let it go. Part of me wanted to like redraw it though, because there's some stuff about it that it's fan art, right? Like, it's just a fan art piece. So I was like, ugh.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Yeah.
If
Looked pretty dope in person.
Yeah. But I've seen the color. The color file was colored by
Kemp.
Dan Kemp. Yeah, Dan Kemp color. It looks pretty good.
Kemp's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does look pretty nice. So kind of curious. I had asked him. I'm like, hey, so like, when's this thing come out? They haven't told me, but then they asked me. They said, hey, we're gonna send you a bunch of stuff for like grading. I was like, yeah, sure, send it over.
Oh yeah, they're gonna send you copies to sign to get slabbed and stuff.
Yeah. So last time they did that, it's they send me my they'll send me my comps like with the CGC stuff.
Yeah, I wanted to get the G.I. Joe one signed and graded, but they were sold out by the time I got to the website. So I was like, eh.
Yeah. Well, whenever I hit up a show with you guys, I guess I'll sign yours, and you can just submit it there. Or I can do they got like the artist release. I don't know if you've ever done that. It's basically you're just like saying like, yeah, that's me, and it's the verification without having like a signature witness there. Is the way it works.
Yeah, you sent me the file for it. I think I transferred it to my hard drive. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, mine better just be a 9.8 is all I know, or I want a new one.
Yeah, it's probably a 2.
I wouldn't be surprised. Kit Kat probably ate like a few pages from the interior that I don't know about. Knowing the shelves.
Speaking of,
No,
there was something that she did eat. I
Yeah?
showed my wife something. There was a what the hell? Oh,
Hey, there's a Bancroft in the chat. What's up, Bancroft?
does Bancroft want to come on? Go ahead, Shelby. What was she eating?
no, it was the corner of. It was some beater. It was some beater copy books, but she does this thing where she rubs her mouth on edges and corners.
Mm-hmm. Cats have scent glands on the side of their mouth, and that's how they mark
Yeah.
territory.
So all these trade paperbacks and omnibuses I have real low, she likes to rub against them, and I had found some. Oh my god, what the hell was it? Anyway, it wasn't anything of importance. It wasn't anything, like a money book or something like that. But I had found the corner of this bag and board, and you could see little itty bitty teeth marks in the corner of it even. And this isn't the first time I've had an animal that's done this. My entire J. Lee run from the 90s, like Wildcat, I had all that entire stack years ago. The whole stack of it, and I had a black Scottish Terrier, and he ate the corners of the entire stack.
Damn.
Of books.
Well, that's
when I
okay.
went-
Jay Lee doesn't like those anyway.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, Jay Lee hates that work now. But no, I liked it. It had like all my Namor books and the Wildcat trilogy and the Youngblood Strike. For whatever reason, I was organizing books and I left them out. Yeah, my dog Max, he decided that they'd be a good, like, I'm gonna chew on the corner of this entire stack the whole way. And he didn't miss one book. He got the books from the bottom all the way to the top. It was like a foot and a half of like Jay Lee.
Damn.
Yeah,
You
all my
don't-
Namors, all my Marvel Comics Presents. He did a bunch of that Marvel Comic Present stuff way back in the day too.
Try to take Diamond with me. Okay, that's
I
fine.
think it's a shame that he doesn't like that work from back then, because it
Maybe
had
she
so
put
much
him up
energy
in
and
an hour
pop.
too.
It was so good.
Okay.
Right.
Did I
It's-
interrupt
it's
your
like-
story?
Splat. He doesn't like his Moon Knight stuff from back in the day either, from what I understand.
Yeah. Well, with that stuff, I personally only like 2 of the books that he did back then. I like issue 60 is the best book he did at Marvel. Issue 60 is absolutely the best artistic book he did.
What are we
But
talking about?
the Platt,
Splat.
yeah, his best book though, I still say it's the Prophet #1 relaunch.
I got that signed by him, the chromium cover one.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got
I
that
still
signed
say
by him.
that's his best one.
Well, I
But,
lied. My mom got that signed by him.
nice.
The point is, you got the signature. That's,
Yeah.
that's all that matters.
But Moon Knight, what issue is it? 56 or 57, where he's got the Spidey 300 swipe cover.
I think it's 57. I think 6 was his
57?
first one, and then 57 he did this.
No, he did 55 too.
Okay, 55 was his first one, then 56 was the swipe. Because I think it was
Okay.
the one after his first one.
Okay, well, the Spidey swipe one has that one and issue 60 are the only 2 that I actually like the interiors, and I think he inked himself on both of those, I believe.
You know, that's the thing. It was all inaccurate, all wrong, but it was all cool, and it just looked
No, it's fun.
great. Yeah, it was fun, and it's what it should be.
It was
Everybody's
just
trying to draw so anatomically correct. It's ruining everything and making it stiff.
yeah, that was
A
gritty.
lot of shit
and-
is sterile now. Sterile and boring. A lot of this
Yep.
shit.
Yeah,
push your figures the way you push your moms. You know what I'm saying?
push mother.
No saying, Jason.
I don't push.
Push your mom.
I don't push mother.
Tell her to go get that
I
autograph.
don't push my mom and push
Mother,
other people's
mother,
moms.
mother gets out my book signed by Al Milgram. I got first appearance of Cloak and Dagger signed by him. That was the hardest signature to get. That dude, he walked away from his tape like it was the end of Sunday practically. It was like 4:30. Show ends at 6. I was like, "Can you get this one signed?" I'm like, there's nobody here, whatever. Then the dude was pretty much 2 booths away from me, so it wasn't very far. So I'm like, "Oh, that's not that far." She can, dude, she was gone for like 45 minutes. I'm like, "Did she get kidnapped? What happened? She should be right." So I walk over there, and here's Al Milgram walked away, said he'd be back in like 5 minutes, and he hadn't come back. So I was like, all right, well, I'll wait because her knee was killing her. I stood there for like another 20 minutes. I'm like, I got to get back to my table. So then my mom went back over there finally after another 20 minutes. Then she went back over there. She was gone for another half hour. I was like, what is going on with this dude? Like, it's one book. But he finally signed it. But yeah, so the first appearance of Cloak and Dagger, I got signed.
Was Leonardi there?
No.
No Rick Leonardi?
No. I would have
No,
brought
I
my
don't.
Spider-Man 2099 if you.
29.9.
Yeah.
Yeah. He seems like an okay dude.
I don't know. I don't know.
Never met him.
I met him years ago.
Spider-Man
Nope.
2099 though.
Yeah, I got it. I would have brought that. Yeah. A couple of them. We got that signed. Like I
Right?
said, everyone I met, pretty cool. I got a crap ton of books signed by Frege.
Which books?
Well, I got all the Black Flags signed by him and a couple Gear Stations.
Oh, I forgot about Gear Station.
The one apparently, actually,
Yeah.
I got him at my comic shop, and I guess the one had like a grocery list on it. Frege was trying to read it. I'm like, I don't care what it says. I'm like, I just want the book signed, man. Like, I don't care. I'm not gonna flip this. Mine.
Yeah. I think I have.
Right.
There's a. I think there's a Mike Turner. I think they used to do online gaming together. Him and Mike Turner way back. I got a Mike Turner variant, and then I also got one. Did you ever see the Art Adams Gear Station cover?
Yeah, I have that one. What's up, Bancroft?
It's awesome, dude. It's really
It
nice
is.
piece.
I
It's
never- I
fucking
never saw
amazing.
You gonna fly out next year?
The stadium.
Mhm.
I want to.
Should.
Depends on how much the ticket costs, really.
Well, it's one thing Hockey and I were talking about, like he would fly to Cleveland, drive us down there, and if anything, he would probably just share a table, and that would cut at least some cost on it. But yeah, the flight would be the most expensive thing for you guys.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I would get a table because unless I could print different books in the States, what am I going to take? Like the most I could take is probably 10, 15 books or something.
Well,
And
you can get them shipped over.
Yeah.
Or you just it'd be cheaper probably just to print new ones here using local printers that could be shipped to someone you know. Yeah, you don't want to tell them. You don't want to mention anything about work to TSA because they'll stick their thumb in your butt.
Exactly. So like I think if I just took over a backpack of t-shirts, they're a lot lighter, and then I could just slip them into people's hands covertly.
Right.
You can always just wear them on the flight. That way you don't have to worry about a carry-on bag.
Or I could wear them all,
Yeah.
and then people could buy them off my back.
The sweat of Bancroft.
Pre-worn.
So it's like the goal is to get me topless.
the
A new slender figure that I would have by then.
nude Aussie. How's the campaign going, man?
Good, yeah. Just I think it just reached 220 backers,
Whoa,
which is pretty massive, which
dude,
is
it's
great.
been live for like
Well-
what, 2 days?
Yeah, 2 days. I
Jeez.
sold over half of the sketch covers, and they're 150 a pop.
Oh,
Damn.
So that's pretty amazing. I didn't even know if I would sell one. So,
Nice.
you know, you never. What do they say? You never make. You make whatever. 0%
Great saying.
shots or something. I don't know.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
That's the one thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I feel like George W. Bush here. You know, you're missing shots and you take them and
You're taking a punch and throwing them.
I thought it was get rich or die trying.
Oh, that's
Also,
Dr.
yes.
Dre.
That's a good
Dr.
one.
No, that's really cool, man. Yeah, well, maybe we'll get you on one of these Sundays to talk about it.
yeah, that'd be great.
That'd be cool. Yeah, no, it'd be cool to see. Like I said, we're trying to get hockey out. That'd be cool because you could ship things to the convention center if you need to, also. But it would just be cool to have our own little like blockade, pretty much at the convention center of all of us, and that way people wouldn't have to walk too far, and it would just be a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, I hear like it was massive. Yeah, it was a big space
Dude,
that everyone had to walk around.
It's so ginormous.
It is a fucking big place. Yes.
Is it a convention center? Is that what it is? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a jet Harrier carrier.
That's what I was saying. It sounds
yeah.
like a friggin' an old carrot, like a hangar for airplanes or something.
That's what it seemed like. I walked it. I was like, this is crazy big. And what sucked was some of the people that we know were in the far end corner where like nobody was, like no names, like bigger names or anybody. I mean, she did a very good job actually of sparsing out like the bigger names between like us little guys. So they would have to walk through all of our booths to pretty much get to those tables, and they'd be like, "Oh, what's that?" You know,
they're gonna get through the dregs to get to the good. Is that what you're saying?
pretty much, yeah. So she did a really good job in doing that. I was like, "Oh, that's actually
Who's
pretty
she?
smart." Carla,
Mhm.
the event manager.
That's who I have to rub shoulders with.
Yes,
Okay.
she's a very nice lady. She's very nice, super cool. So
Phil's calling you out in the chat. I don't know if you see that. He says you never came to see him.
no, I didn't. But to be fair, I didn't go see anybody because I'm
You
blind.
can't see anyone. Phil.
anyway.
Yeah, I'm blind, Phil.
You're
Frege,
like you touch them on their faces.
dude, Frege had to stop me. He's like, Jason. I walked right past him. He's 6'2". Like,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, I didn't really.
And the only reason why Jason found me is because Fraga found him first.
yep. But no, Phil found me though, thankfully. I walked past everybody.
I had to call out Phil walking by. I was like, really? You gonna walk by and no say hi me? Really?
He
Yeah.
big timed you.
He
Mhm.
did. Phil is big time.
Yep. Totally.
At least Narwhal actually. Oh, sorry, Part actually took the time to talk to me. It was nice. He didn't get the big head.
I bumped into Narwhal. You're not blind, Phil. Shut up.
Oh no, Phil's blind too.
I bumped into Narwhal actually on my way over to go see Michael.
Are we allowed
And,
to still
and the
call
Zayd
him
Bros.
Narwhal? Are we allowed?
Who Narwhal?
We're allowed to still call him that. I don't know the rules.
Or
He
whatever-
calls himself
whatever.
the artist formerly known as Narwhal, but hell, it was on his banner, Per Berg, aka Narwhal. So
I don't know the rules.
I don't know. Oh, what's up, Mike from Down Under?
What's up, other Mike from up over?
Congrats on the 10,000 on your campaign, dude. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Oh yeah,
It's a
the
bit,
book looked
it's a
fantastic.
bit surreal.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
doing dope. Well, Rod Looper was a really good artist, so you got a good person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Drawing it, right?
What's that?
Rod Looper's drawing it, right?
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, he's really good, dude.
It's good to finally get a good artistic talent on Malusin. See what I did there?
No, Rod's a bit of a rising star.
He does
He
great work, man.
rises. He rises.
Remember, he was the artist on Detective Dead.
He also did
A Black Tiger.
Yep.
Yeah.
John Hervey. Haven't seen John in a while.
Miss John. Haven't talked to him in a while. Hope he's doing all right.
Shelby doesn't know any of these people. He's too big.
Shelby's not even listening to us.
No,
not
he's
even
too
at his
busy
desk.
petting Kit Kat, dude.
No, I'm looking at
Eating
critters.
cereal.
Yes, and I'm eating cereal.
What kind of cereal are you eating?
Reese's Puffs.
Dude, those are
You
good.
at the convention, Shelby?
Yeah.
No, I didn't go. It wasn't big. I'm too big time.
He is.
Yeah, I understand.
He's bigger than David Finch, so he didn't have to show
You
up.
don't want to be seen with the wrong people, you know.
Well, that checks out.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, we had family stuff. I actually had to drive my family up to the airport. They went out of state. Every summer they go out of state for like 2 weeks. So the stars did not align for me to be able to do anything. I had some other appearance stuff too I had to cancel out on just because of it too. I was like, nah, I can't do that. So
Well,
Ink Spot.
Mike, there was
Oh, go ahead.
there was three big shows out here, Mike. Like it wasn't just the Heroes Con.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, there was Comic Palooza in Texas, Houston, and it's actually a huge show. That one, there was Heroes, and there was also Amazing Las Vegas Comic Con. Also was this week.
Is it like a convention season or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, summer usually is.
Kinda, yeah. It's weird. Like some of them, I don't think some of them intentionally schedule against the other cons. I think that they kind of get pigeonholed by the convention center. Like,
yeah.
oh,
It's now or never.
yeah, and you got to schedule it out. At least from what I've spoken to some of the promoters, like they get kind of locked in. They're like, oh, if I don't do my show on this weekend, even though it's the same week as Diego or whatever, I can't, you know. So that
Last
happens.
year, Heroes was on Father's Day weekend instead of the weekend that it was this time. So it's usually like the weekend before Joe Fest.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've been seeing a lot of YouTube toy channels like talking about that joke.
Joe Fest.
Yeah.
I never even heard of it. I think Plago's going to be at Joe Fest. I think. I don't want to speak out of turn. I think so. Yeah.
Joe Fest.
Yeah.
I go to Joe Fest every year, except for this one that just passed. I had my wife go in for me, so because I was at Heroes.
Or maybe then I spoke out of turn. I guess he's going to be at Joe Fest.
No, I know Ink Spots was talking about doing some cons in Arizona, and I told him, ask you which ones are really kind of the good ones and what he should be doing.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
He lives here. You should know.
He's never done a con. He's never done any local shows, nothing.
Like out here.
Yeah, he's never done
That's like
anything.
me.
But
you've been to some though, at least, right?
I went to Tampa. That's it.
okay, well there you go.
You at least went to one. He's never been to one. Like,
Yeah,
he's
but was
never-
Tampa a comic con?
Yes.
Like there was some comic stuff there, but I don't know. I mean, I was just hanging out most of the time.
A
They
lot of
still-
these cons are pop culture cons.
They call them
Yeah.
comic cons, yeah, but they're just like
It sounds like Heroes Con is an actual
It is.
just
Dude,
it is.
comic.
It was crazy. Yeah, artists
You'll
and then
love it.
a giant just area of just vendors. Like I was kind of
Yeah.
bummed I didn't have money to really shop.
Yeah, Heroes Con is a very highly revered con by artists, and it's a big art-centric.
well,
Mhm.
and that's what I was saying. Like people are like, "Well, how did you do?" I'm like,
I thought I did really well considering there's all these big guys and I'm this nobody little guy with a couple books out. So like I thought I did really well. Like compared to that, so people actually do spend money at this
Oh,
show.
yeah.
Well, you had a lot of their traffic walk by your booth, and they saw how awesome Frog G is. I mean, in your
"Oh,
heart.
you're too kind, sir."
Yeah.
Well, honestly, you're not wrong. Most people, when they walk past, like they would just slowly stop, and then they would stop, and then they would look because it looked different from the guy next to me. So, it stood out. I don't know if it
Right.
was good, but it stood out.
There's Oz Comic Con in August in Melbourne. I'm gonna go check it out to see
Do it.
what it's
Should,
like.
man.
I'm not gonna attend. I'm just gonna go look, you know.
What's the convention that's in Sydney? That they have all the time?
I think there's a couple. I mean, the Oz Comic Con is in every city. It travels around the country, but there's Supernova.
Maybe that's what Hockey was talking about.
Yeah,
think,
again, I've never
Joe
been. They're
Jusko
not
and,
cheap, I don't think.
I think Joe Jusko and Liam Sharp are at Supernova.
Ooh,
Pretty sure that I saw it.
Sharp.
Yeah, dude,
he's
Sharp
fucking
is
great, dude.
so good.
I've got a bunch of his books I could get him to sign.
Do it.
Did you back Starhinged?
No.
The crowdfunding book that he did? Man, that book
I don't
is
think I've got
fucking
it.
beautiful.
Dude, yeah, they have individual copies of it. I was picking it up when it came out, and yeah, the story, don't even bother reading it. The art is fantastic.
Are you saying it's a shit story?
You know what? The story, don't bother reading it. The art is fantastic.
All right.
He was somebody I wanted to ask to get a Frog G2 variant.
I feel like creators really struggle with sci-fi books for some reason.
What are you talking about? Why? What do you think?
Just in general, man. Like most sci-fi books are.
I was really digging that Transformers side story before I just got too busy.
Void Rivals?
Void, yeah, something.
Yeah.
I thought that was good. That kind of had
I heard
like,
good things.
flavor to it. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
they
little
just put out their-
tropey. Like it's like I feel like I've seen it before in another format, but I didn't care.
Yeah. They just went back to print with their 13th printing of issue number 1.
Jeez.
Really?
Yeah, because a buddy of mine did a cover for it, and I was like, "Wait, which one is this?" And I was like, "I can't find it." He goes, "Oh, it's not out yet. It's the 13th printing." And I was like, "What?
Jeez, dude.
What? At what point do they just say we're not doing another printing of this? Just get to collect it?"
Right?
When they can realize they can still make money.
It's crazy.
Keep going.
Is it that hard to get a first printing of issue 1?
I think people are priced out. People have been buying the blank sketch covers to get a first printing of issue 1
I think I have a sketch.
because they're like, yeah, the sketch covers are still like $4. Like you could still get a pretty cheap one.
Well, that's what they were doing with that Jane Foster Thor book for the longest time, because that was a first printing, and people were just buying this blank and taking the blank off of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say those are real easy to pull the blank sketch off, and then all of a sudden you got like a $40 book.
Yeah. At least it was a $40 book. I don't think it is
Yeah, I
anymore.
don't know what it is now.
I have
This
it.
critter looks like crap. These guys.
Oh, you're not good at drawing. I don't know if I told you
that checks out.
Yeah. I mean, you only work for Image. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
No.
Don't worry about it. The only Image boy.
Are we supposed to call you Image Boy?
Is that a thing? I don't know.
I don't know. Didn't somebody call you Image Boy in the chat? Doesn't somebody call you that?
Don't know.
Are you sure Rick doesn't call you that?
No, Rick doesn't call me that.
Yeah, at least not to your face.
No.
Whenever he's over here, it's all he ever says.
Damn it. I'll let it slide.
I'm going to see him Saturday.
Is he still working on your windows?
He's supposed to be.
Bill says Shelby is his image boy.
Ooh.
Sam Keith is my Image Boy.
Using the possessives there. Wow.
Sam Keith is my Image boy. Shelby wasn't on my radar. Nothing personal.
There-
Shelby.
There is no standard head shape for any of these critters. I'm looking at critters on Google Images, and they all look.
Also like spiky fur.
They just look like potatoes with venom mouths. Like I don't
Yes.
know.
Yeah, they're lumpy bluish gray potatoes with spiky hair all over them with venom mouths. That's basically it. Yes.
What are you drawing?
Critters.
He's drawing Bart Simpson versus.
I'm
Critters.
doing Bart Simpson versus-
Did you ever see the movie Critters?
It's in
Bancroft?
the old kind of comedy horror thing.
Yeah.
Is that what-
Yeah, and then they have the human-looking space aliens hunting them.
I didn't even remember what they looked like. I'm gonna have to go Google that.
They just look like
Yeah.
they look like balls of spiky potatoy fur. I don't know.
Oh
So-
yeah.
At some point there
Tribbles
was
on
like
cocaine, J. Ryan.
every production house in Hollywood was making their own version of Gremlins. Like you had Ghoulies,
Oh,
you had Critters, you had of course Gremlins. Oh god, what was the other one with the kid? The Gate.
Oh, dude, the gate was so good.
Yeah,
That
but it was
sounds
like
familiar. What's the gate? That sounds really familiar.
They dig a hole in the back of their house or yard or whatever, and it's like a gateway to hell.
You
It was
haven't
good.
seen that in years.
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
movie.
I used to watch so many of that, so many horror movies and that sort of stuff. I don't watch any of it anymore.
Well, when do you have the time? And also, you have little humans.
The
I don't
critics
know.
sort of look like Station from Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, but an evil version.
Yeah. There's also Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. No, K-pop's a big fan of that one.
you need to watch Chompy
Did
and
an
the
animated
Girls,
series of
Bancroft.
No, don't listen to show.
I swear, everyone. Rick Saylor even said I liked it. Yeah, it's called Chompy and the Girls.
It's
I'm
a
not
big-
kidding.
big
I'm
endorsement.
recommending it to everyone,
I like it.
and everyone that's watched it literally told me I watched it. And they'll say stuff like it actually wasn't that bad or it was pretty entertaining. That's what they tell me.
It actually wasn't. Don't listen to him, Bancroft.
That's usually the refrain you get on any kind of B grade or lower horror movie. It actually wasn't that bad. It was.
You
it was
get to
actually
see-
watchable.
Yeah, you get to see Joe Quesada eat people whole.
It's not Joe Quesada.
It's Joe Quesada. Watch here. Look,
Oh,
I'm gonna
geez.
change my avatar. Look, this is the
Hold on,
main.
I gotta make you big.
Yeah, this is the main villain. It's Chompy. That's Chompy. It's Joe Quesada.
Oh my god.
This is an actual photo. This is an actual
Christ.
still. Like, get in my mouth. This is actually from the movie.
So terrible. Like, you want to
Yeah.
watch this movie, Bancroft?
Yes,
I'm slightly intrigued now.
Oh no!
he
All right,
he
Could be
only
worse. It
went-
could be the Garbage Pail Kids movie.
Oh, that movie's great.
Oh.
Yeah,
All right,
the
how do
movie.
we watch this, Shelby? Where can we
The
go? to
movie.
watch?
The movie starts out. I
Movie.
think it was on. I think it was on Amazon. It might be Netflix. But anyways, the movie starts out
Terrible.
like this guy figures out that he's got a daughter that he just finds out about. She's like an adult now, and they're having like a father-daughter talk at the park. And then they look across the street and see Joe Quesada open his mouth all the way down to his like sternum, and he swallows a woman walking on the sidewalk. And then he sees that they noticed him, and he starts walking to them with a giant mouth, like he's going to eat them. And that's how. And it's literally them running from Joe Quesada the whole movie. It's
Why
great.
is Joe so hungry and wanting to eat people?
He's chompy.
It's his being.
It's all the explanation you need.
Why? They didn't stop to ask, Mike. It had the same vibe as did you ever watch that movie It Follows?
Yes, yes, I watched it.
It has that same vibe, like where like basically you're trying to escape something that's going to catch you at some point. Yeah.
You're looking for meaning in a movie that shouldn't be watched by anyone.
Don't watch it with the kids.
On a Sunday afternoon, Shelby recommended this to me.
We had a little recommendation watching from
Yeah, when you guys get home from church, throw it on.
Chompy and the Girl.
Chompy and the Girl. I'm not kidding. Who else
I'm
told
gonna
me
ask
it was
my
good?
wife if she wants to watch that.
I'm telling you.
Who else lied to you?
Listen, you need to watch
Listen.
The Greasy Strangler, Mike.
Yo, I'm not watching that one. I'll watch
Yes.
Chompy.
I'll watch Chompy over I watch The Greasy Strangler.
The Greasy Strangler is it's gonna be a cult classic. I'm gonna make
Oh.
sure it becomes a cult classic.
You have the worst. How do you find these movies?
He seeks them out.
How
It's
do
good.
you find?
They find me. What are you talking about?
They come to him in
These movies-
dreams.
These movies find me like Chompy.
Oh, terrible, terrible.
Did you guys ever watch
I just-
Depthgasm?
I heard about
Yes.
it. I never watched.
We were
it.
just checking
It's-
out the comic video game thing
Yeah.
on
There's a-
Kickstarter. I never
Preston
heard of it.
did a fucking awesome
Oh,
job on those covers
yeah.
and
And I
that
was
fucking
saying, like,
guitar.
That, oh yeah, the guitar was rad. But I was saying, like, the painting he did, I'm like, man, I love Preston's art, but this is just complete opposite of the kind of thing I like. Like crazy metal, the boob kind of BDSM thing. I'm like, oh, but I really do love his art.
Dude, it was funny. Camel, I met Camel there. He good dude. But he told me how he was disappointed. He asked me about if I entered that art contest he had. I'm like, well, I really didn't have time. I was like, oh man, I really like your stuff. He's like, yeah, but once I heard Preston won, I'm like, I'm glad I didn't enter because I wouldn't have had a chance.
I've seen that painting in the flesh, and it is crazy.
Dude, Preston
It's
is
like a dolly in terms of if you get up real close and you see all the tiny, minute details.
Yeah, Preston is
It's
so good.
it's nuts, and it's because it's paint. He can
Yep.
use some really funky, bright colors. You know that you just can't get in a print. You can't reproduce his
Right.
painting in print. You have
Yeah,
to see the person.
That's something Ink has a hard time doing because he's trying to do, acrylic paints and oils. And when you scan them and stuff, it's just hard to reproduce what you did, live.
Well, yeah, I mean the CMYK
Yeah.
process is a limited
Yep.
gamut. So
CMYK always dulls colors. Always.
Yeah. But Preston's stuff is so good, dude. That's why I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm so glad I didn't enter it. I'm like, I'm like, if I had known Preston was entering it, I never would have done this in the first place.
I was hanging with Preston the other day yesterday with Matt Burke.
Mhm. Yep.
And he's
Awesome.
like, what is the Lucent? I've been so inside my bubble for so many years.
He is in a bubble. Yep.
I haven't had to answer that question in a long time. And I was just like, oh, I don't know, man.
Honestly,
It's so hard to explain.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to be asked it almost every show that you go on, mainly because you never know who's new watching it. Like, I mean, not your own
Exactly.
show, but like if you come onto my show and I'm like, hey, what's the Lucid? I don't know who's new that's going to be watching. They may want to know. Granted, like I tell everybody, oh, I'm blind. Everybody's like, oh, we know. I'm like, yeah, but there might be that one person in chat that has no idea, and they're wondering why I'm half an inch away from my paper. So, yeah, it doesn't hurt to reiterate the same tirade over and over and over.
Yeah, I gotta get back into the
promos.
shilling mode.
Brush up your elevator pitch again, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be launching Frog at some point, and obviously when we do, we're going to hit you up about it. But we got to get the elevator pitch down, if you'll have us, of course. But
Of course.
yeah, it's not going to be for a while. Ink wants to get further along on the colors.
Some person says the Lucent, it's about magic and shit. Also catacombs and a frog. There you go.
There you go. There's your elevator pitch. Memorize it.
Beautiful summary.
Always
Yeah, I
fun.
mean, you're always welcome to come do New Book Who Dis as well, Michael.
Yeah, I would love that. I love coming on your show too.
Gotta hit the gamut.
Yep, I got to
Absolutely,
talk
man.
with you about that
Always
too,
fun
Luke.
talking with you. Of course, man.
I'm gonna have Raiden Radio on Sunday, and yeah, and then after that, I don't know who else is coming on. So we're starting to book again. So
Yeah, I got him coming on as well here. Got to double check.
yeah, he's making the rounds. Who else? Oh,
So
Rushbrook.
did the weekend of Heroes Con just like fly by for you as well, you guys? Did it just seem to like just zoom by, or was it just me?
Sunday dragged.
Okay. I mean, yeah, Sunday was definitely slower, but it seemed like, Friday and Saturday just fucking zipped by.
Saturday went by really quick.
Saturday went by fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saturday went by fast. I was pretty busy. That's also why I went out and was just talking to people on Sunday here and there, mainly because Saturday was so busy. I really didn't have time to really, get out there and talk to anybody.
Yeah, it was busy. I was having fun. I mean, just all around great time. So
yeah, I got to see J-Bot. J-Bot swung by with Chad. It was cool to meet J-Bot.
yeah, I fucking missed J-Bot.
Oh, he told me he didn't like you.
Oh, well, that's why he probably avoided me then.
Yeah.
Rude.
It's like I don't like Westbrook. I'm like, yeah, I know, dude. Who does?
Yeah, I get that a lot.
So my wife says to me every day.
All right, yeah, I've got Riding Radio coming on July 7th at 7 p.m. I'm going to be talking about the 2 new books he's got going on.
Oh, so the day after me.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Well, I only say that because I really don't like watching your show if I'm going to have the guy on. I've said this before. Mainly because I don't, cross questioning. I don't want to knowingly know that.
Well, it's inevitable that the same questions are going to be asked.
It is.
I mean,
It is, but I don't want to knowingly know, that I'm asking the same question. Ignorance is bliss. And I'm a very happy man. That's what I was. I'm almost done with this panel. Or page, I mean. Last page of Frog. Last panel of Frog. And then I'm done.
Woohoo!
Looking good.
Thanks, man. Yeah, then I don't have to worry about Frog for a little bit. Because we got issue 3 to do still.
How many are you going to do?
Just the 3. I wanted to do just one. And then Ink's like, it's going to be a 3-part start. I'm like, I hate you right now. So, it's 3 48 pagers of a story. So, this is the second one. I'm going to work on the flip book, the 12-page flip book after this. And then we're going to jump back into issue 3 after that. And then after that, we're going to be doing one-shots, though. Because we could do 72-page one-shots, 82-page. Who cares? It doesn't matter. We could do as many pages as the story allows it, and it's just one go. We don't have to worry about waiting a year or anything like that to put up the next one, or life happens and then it gets hindered. So just be easier, and then work on the flip book and Absolute in between. And he is Metal Mayhem Rock Boy. He's going to be working on. So we got plans, man.
And flip books. What a time-honored tradition, the flip book.
Yep. And the flip book's going to be fun, man. Well, with the flip book, it's not just going to be us, because it's going to be like Marvel Comics Presents or Dark Horse Presents. So we're going to have maybe Luke and Hockey have a story, or if Rushbrook and Shelby want to do something, we're just going to put it out, and, it is what it is. So they get the bulk of it. So
yeah, I've got a lot of stuff. So
yeah. There's a boop? Wait, what is it, 4 a.m? How's there a boop?
Not yet.
Speaking of El Diablo,
when
11.
you got yourself to blame,
I will kick you so
don't
fast.
you know, crying shame.
I got 2 Aussies on one stream. This is weird.
this is
The golden ratio.
There's only 3 in the entire indie sphere that I know of. So,
G'day, everyone.
What's up,
I'm
Hockey?
Yeah.
What's up, Hockey?
where are you, Hockey?
How was it? Oh, geez, Luke's
In a
here.
tin can?
It's not. It's not a. It's,
Does sound like
He's
it.
in the loo.
Are you in the loo?
what? Am I in the loo? Let me check my headset. Hey, Henry B.
Jeez, squirrel. Why is everybody coming on so late?
Okay, how's that? Better?
Yeah.
Much better. Holy shit, I can actually hear you now.
It's only 4 o'clock, Jason. What are you talking about?
AM?
Yeah, it's only
An Arvo.
What did you say? What word was that?
in the Arvo. Yeah.
Arvo?
Arvo. The
What?
afternoon.
I just
Oh, jeez, no!
In the
Don't you
Arvo.
start to no.
What?
Bancroft, I get enough of these made-up words with hockey. Don't start to. Okay, not like this.
ah!
Not like this.
Hockey. If I were to say,
Yo.
pull your finger out. What does that mean?
Yep. Means get a wriggle on.
I
Exactly.
hate both of you right
Yep,
now.
that
I hate both of
clarifies
you right now.
everything. Thank you both so much.
Jeez, get a wriggle on.
Come on.
Means stop dawdling and do something.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
So it's
I
like-
said that
it's like-
on stream the other day. Everyone thought I was saying something lewd.
Okay,
Well, it
I
kind of
think-
sounds lewd, to be fair.
I would think it would be like
Well,
pull your finger
It
out of your
kind of
butt and get to work.
accentuates that, but-
That's what it sounds like to me. Pull your finger out of your butt and get to
Well,
work. Like, get stuff
Get your
done.
thumb out of your ass.
I think
Yeah.
basically it's like pull your finger out your ass and do something.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
what I'm saying. That's what I would interpret it
It's-
as if you had said it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, the Americans would have you know, what are they, sitting on your hands or something? What is it? What's the saying?
I guess so.
Yeah,
Something
something like
like-
I don't know. Something like that.
I don't know.
We just take it a little bit further. We just get descriptive with it and say, yeah, we know where that
Yeah.
know where that finger is right now. Get it out of there and get to work.
Jesus.
Yeah.
We know what you're doing with those hands. Stop it and get your ass to work.
Exactly.
Hockey, why are you coming on so late?
I just got home. I went to Adventure Kings to buy some solar panels.
To buy some what?
Kings
Fun.
is great. I could spend all my money in Kings.
Did you?
Is it like a Queensland
What's that?
bunny thing?
What bankroll?
Do you not have Adventure Kings down there?
No.
It's a. You've probably seen them driving around. A lot of four-wheel drive stuff will have Kings awnings on the four-wheel drives or whatever. It's just basically a lot of camping and camping supplies and such. You can get solar panels.
Maybe
and
we do
batteries
have it,
and-
and I'm just not real big into camping.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
Outdoors are
So
bad.
I need to get some solar panels for the caravans. So I did.
Awesome.
Inside good, outside bad.
Yes, I agree.
That's why you take
Yeah,
the
it's-
outside with you. I mean the inside with you. Sorry, you take the
It was
inside. with you.
100. It was 111 today, Fahrenheit. I'll have to say Fahrenheit with our guests now.
Oh, we know it wasn't 111 Celsius. You're not on the
Just
surface of
melting.
the-
What would that be, like 212? How much is
I
that?
don't know, but water boils at 100.
That's flesh melting temperatures.
It's 230 Fahrenheit.
Jeez.
Nice. What was
Oh,
that? Whatever that is, that's what it was.
It was 212 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, it was crazy hot today. Cranberry
Is it-
knows. Cranberry's local to me.
Is it dry heat or is it humid heat?
It was actually a little humid today, so it made it
Ugh,
worse.
that makes it even worse.
I went outside. Yeah, I went outside. Had some stuff delivered. It always ends up on my neighbor's next to their front door. So I went over and got it, and she came out. She was like, "This fucking sucks." I'm like, "Yeah." So we stood out talking for like 20 minutes and 237 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah.
I actually don't mind it for short periods of time if it's dry, but if it's humid, I don't want to know. I don't want to have it for a second.
Yeah. But I grew up out in the Bay Area in California, and I told my buddies who were looking to escape California, I was like, look, man, I said 90 degrees there with the humidity feels worse than 104 here. That's all I'm gonna say. The dry heat does. It feels different on your skin.
Yeah.
So
Because you're
as much
actually
as I
allowed to
complain
sweat.
about it, yeah. As much as I complain about it, I don't mind Arizona, to be honest. Like for the most part, I especially like around my birthday, around Christmas, and that it's we don't really get. You got to be at the right altitude to get snow. It'll snow here once in a while, but it's not enough to like sit. It'll melt.
Ink gets quite a bit of snow, actually.
Yeah, well, he's up there next to NAU, I think. So they get a lot of. Yeah, I mean he's about 6,000 up in 6,500 feet, I think, something like that. Yeah, and I think we're only at like 470 here, so something like that.
Yeah, we get snow all the time.
Yeah, see, I hadn't seen snow in like a fucking decade, but when I was up in South Carolina with Feline, December into January, it actually fucking snowed, and it was crazy. It was fun to see snow.
Yeah. My wife went out to visit her.
Nice treat.
She went out to visit her parents. Her and my daughter went out, and it was snowing out there, and she's like, "I'm never again moving back to." 'Cause she lived out in out by like St. Louis and all that way back, and now they're out in around close to Pittsburgh, and so they get some crazy weather.
Snow gets pretty bad out there. Yeah, because they get pretty much the same weather we do.
Yeah. She's like, remember when I used to drive out to visit you and you'd make me drive? I'm like, yeah, remember that?
You make me drive.
Yeah, I'd make her, because I always had like, I didn't want to go out. She's like, yeah, the roads are crazy. So she'd hop in her car.
Jeez. No,
He's like, I went through the stoplight and my car didn't stop. I'm like, that's
dude,
crazy.
I got a ticket because of that. I was leaving my house and there's a stop sign right at the end of our.
You hit the ice and you just went right through it.
Dude, I was going like 5 miles per hour and I slid through it. And the cop pulled me over and he pulled me over. He's like, you didn't stop. I'm like, I slid. I'm like, there's icy. He's like, got to give you a ticket. I'm like, thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Thanks for understanding, dickface.
Yeah.
He knew it was icy.
How about I sue you for not salting the ground?
Well, he's the cop. He doesn't salt anything.
Do you guys get a fine for touching your phone while driving?
It's illegal most places, I think, here.
I think it's by state.
Yeah.
They just raised it. They raised it to $1,800 or something here.
Wow.
Good fucking God.
Yeah.
So here they have like a really weird law, or at least I was told. I don't know if this is true. Maybe Cranberry knows. They had this weird law that I think is just stupid. If you're at a stoplight, you're allowed to use your phone, and that's the law. Like that's the only time it's without having it hands free, like in your dash or whatever on voice.
Well, I mean, there are plenty of stories of people getting killed because people are texting. So I don't know how.
I had I got a ticket coming into Arizona. I was on the 10 coming back over through I don't know what's over there, Bakersfield or whatever. I was coming back into Arizona and the cop pulled me over and said, "Oh, you looking down at your phone?" And it was on the California side. And I said, "What?" I said, "No, my phone's in the not the glove. It's in the center compartment." I go, "I don't even have access to it." He goes, "Yeah, you threw it in there." I was like, "No, I wasn't. I was putting my straw in my Starbucks drink, bro." And he still gave me a ticket.
Well,
I was like, okay, so this is basically just,
Power trip.
You're on the border, and you're gonna have to come back here for court, so you're just gonna pay the fine. It's one of those things. That happened to me too in Texarkana. Texarkana, they pulled that crap with me too. I was like, okay, this little podunk town, you guys have like 400 people living here, and your cop is driving a freaking Ferrari. Like, I know what this is. It's basically
Who did you confiscate that from?
Yeah, it's ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, they here it's part of their budget. that's where they get their money from, is the fines. So
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty
Yeah.
crazy.
Got to fill their quotas, like Jay Ryan says. We don't have quotas. Fucking bullshit. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, they do.
They're like being gradually just
They call them
making
something else.
sure
They have
there's cameras on every single street light now, and they're going to use AI to be able to find you doing anything they don't want you to do.
Yeah.
Fuck these, jeez.
It's pretty crazy.
Welcome to the cyberpunk dystopia that the novels were warning us about. Instead, they have been used as a fucking blueprint.
Yes, welcome.
They got rid of the cameras here because they had too many of us just not paying them. And there was a dude out here. Mike, you'll probably like this. There was a dude out here who I'm gonna look for his photo. He never showed to court, and when they finally arrested him and took him into court, he's like, "You can't prove that's me." So when he drives to work, he wears a full Planet of the Apes mask, and he would speed to work every day. So he had like mad tickets, like 200 tickets or something like that off the speed cams. Let me
Jesus.
find a photo of this guy. But anyways, he got off on it because he's like it's unconstitutional for these lights. But I think they did get him for driving with a mask, like it's like unsafe.
Yeah, a little bit. Even though you could wear plenty of masks and still drive.
Yeah, didn't we have to wear a mask all the time, like
Yep.
3 years ago?
Yep. That's what I was getting at.
It was bullshit then, too.
Yep.
Yeah, that was the rule. Like, you had to wear a mask.
While
It was a
driving.
rule. You had to wear a mask in the car, even when you're by yourself.
Yeah.
Here, look at this.
That's just to make sure you didn't lick the windows, apparently.
Hold on. Okay. Sorry, I had to catch up.
Retarded
Where are
shit.
you?
Oh, you're good. So this is the one that the news stations were showing.
Come on.
This is the dude. One of them.
That's fucking hilarious. Fuck yeah, plausible deniability.
Yeah, I can't find the other. There's one of him in a Kermit mask, but that's his car. He's got he's got a racing sticker on the front.
Dr.
That's
Zeus.
great.
Oh, Dr. Zeus.
Yeah, it's
Dr.
great.
Zayas, Dr. Zayas.
I'm highlighting chat. Look at me go. This is what the people came here for.
Yep,
Totally.
that's Arizona drivers in a nutshell.
Get your hands off me,
Fucking
you
fine.
dirty ape.
That's right. All right, can I get rid? Oh, you got rid of it.
Yeah, he's a protect this man at all costs. He's a hero. Let's see this.
National treasure.
Not all
in the
heroes
U-
wear capes. They sometimes wear
in the
ape
UK,
masks.
You know what?
In
We
the UK,
had
they were really dumb. They made the cameras a separate thing, and they're kind of not that high above the ground. So you get all these people going out with angle grinders and just chopping them down.
Good.
But here they're like at the top of street signs. So you're talking, I want to say 20 to 30 meters, which is like a meter is about equivalent to a yard. So they're just so high up. There's no way you could ever get them down.
That's why you just use a slingshot and take them out.
Yeah.
That's right, kid.
You tell them.
Tell him, kid.
Yep.
Hockey. Did you get new chickens yet?
They're dead.
That's why I said, did you get new ones?
Jesus, what?
Yeah, all of his
A
chickens
fox,
died.
a fox got in and killed all our chickens.
Yeah.
Ah, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
They're all dead.
Yeah.
Good dead.
Sad.
Fox-
They're pets, so it was terrible
Right.
to lose them all.
Were they grown?
I mean,
Were they fully
also,
grown?
No,
Yeah, they were layers. They were great layers. So
man, fresh eggs. There's nothing quite like it.
yeah,
My
they
mom
were
has
terrible.
chickens, and they're fucking great.
Aspartame's better.
Yeah, we've got
You're full of
our
shit.
neighbors have them as well, and they have so many chickens. They've got about 20. They can't get rid of the eggs, so we just get them whenever
nice.
they bring them over, and they're so good.
There. Yeah, we were
Awesome.
loving
Eggs
it.
are expensive now.
Yeah. That's the problem. So now, well, we're traveling, so obviously we can't have chickens with us, and we rarely buy eggs.
What? You saying words right now?
Your internet is not cooperating.
Okay. I'll just act like this is topicless then.
Yes.
Nice.
Well, what I've noticed is the store-bought eggs, and we get the expensive free-range ones. The color of the yolk is a lot lighter in the store-bought, whereas the natural ones our neighbors give us, it's really orange and rich.
Yeah, the store-bought ones almost look anemic by comparison.
Oh.
Who's strangling a cat?
That's my 2-year-old screaming, hollering.
Tomato.
That's the sound that Chompy makes before he eats the women.
I'm gonna fucking have to watch that movie now. Just to
Oh,
see.
man. You need to watch it. It's a good movie.
It's fine. You don't have to watch it.
Here, I know maybe someone in chat will be interested in this. No one on panel will. Luke might remember this. Maybe Mike. I don't know. Maybe or not. I feel like it's a movie. So many years ago, there was a movie called "The Town That Dreaded Sundown." Is that right? Do you remember that?
I've heard of it. Maybe I've heard of it from you.
I mean, the title sounds vaguely familiar. I don't know that I've ever seen it though.
It's a town
What year?
being terrorized by. It's old. It's like 80s, I think.
Okay.
It's an older movie. So, anyways, this other movie started that just starts playing because it's Amazon Prime. It'll just start playing movies if you don't select anything.
Mm-hmm.
So it just starts playing. I didn't know there's this weird like sequel movie to it, and it has the same title. It's kind of sort of. It reminds me of like A New Nightmare. How like the actors involved are now having real experiences with Freddy Krueger and stuff, right? It's kind of the same kind of idea. It's like the town. They kind of play it like the town actually did have those murders, and that movie that we saw years ago was like a reenactment film of these murder type things, and then that the killers returned, and it was actually pretty cool. And I didn't realize. So I guess this thing came out in like 2014 or 15, and I'd never even heard of it. But it's the same thing. I think it's called The Town That Dreaded Sundown or whatever. I thought it was pretty cool. Like if you like movies like My Bloody Valentine, it has that vibe where like unexpected gore, right? Like it's just a very unexpected. Like when stuff happens, you're like, whoa, shit. But it's not like I wouldn't call it a slasher. It's more, I don't know. It's weird.
You talking about the sequel, remake, whatever, reboot, or are you talking about the original?
It's not a reboot. It's a sequel. It's a sequel, but it without giving anything away, it ties. It redefines the original movie. It changes a lot of the context of it, I think. Just because of the characters that they bring in, and so it's, I don't know, it was just really, I thought it was really interesting, man. Like the way so it made me go back and rewatch the original. I haven't seen the original one since I was probably a freshman in high school, to be honest. And so yeah, I went back and watched it again. I was like, man, that was actually done pretty well. Like the way that they kind of went back and revisited stuff from the original movie. It's almost like they want you to go back and watch the original movie like it's a documentary versus a film.
Roman remembers it,
right? Based on true events or something like that.
It kind, yeah. It's just, I don't know. I thought it was really interesting, just the way that they the movie was written. It was interesting, man. It was interesting enough for me to mention it, I guess.
Yeah, I can't say that I've seen it.
Oh, Moromi's thinking of another film. So the weird alien one.
Oh, there's another movie that's very similar to it, story wise, and it was called The Town That Wouldn't Sleep or something like that. And that's the one where the guy he's like mentally impaired, and then like he gets falsely accused by someone, and they hunt him down, and he's hiding inside of a scarecrow, and then they know he's in there, so they like open fire on him. You ever see that one? And then like that scarecrow goes around at night, like, yeah, it's kind of like that. Like it's just it's sort of a whodunit, but also kind of gory at times, and yeah, had pretty good twists, man. It takes a lot to surprise me in movies anymore. I feel like not predictable.
I got these from Rushbrook. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Luke, did you sign this? Oh yeah, there it is in the corner.
Yeah, I signed it.
No, I was asking Luke if he signed his, but it's in the bottom corner there.
Yeah.
Luke's sketchbook.
I don't sign comics for Jason.
No,
That's why
you know who did sign their stuff for me though? Also was got Vatican City, all three of them signed by Herb Bird.
I gotta get that. They're on Kickstarter now. You can get them on Kickstarter.
Oh, nice.
the
Yeah.
Vatican City books.
Yeah, the
these
three
are-
signed too.
Oh,
Shelby,
Are
check
they-
this out. Look at this.
Are they an add-on for his the Ramita book he's doing, or are they?
They're on the original art campaign. I think
I was
they're
about to say, isn't he doing like original art?
Oh,
Yeah, he's doing original art.
That's fucking cool.
Alex Meleev. This is $100 comic, Shelby. Do you know that?
who
$100.
signed that? Luke. That Luke
Yeah,
signed
I had Luke sign it, even though it was drawn by Alex Meleev. So
Knew it.
This is
He did it just to boost my ego, make me feel
Yeah.
better.
Dragoda signed this shiny one.
I think your mom signed that. I think her bad knee was.
No.
About to
It's
give out.
It's okay. This one I know I got signed by Jay Lee.
I think mother.
There you go.
I got a
Okay.
Art Adams Chitara book
I got
from
this,
the man himself.
This one signed by Platt.
55. Yeah.
This one is actually
You know that.
my brother's. It's damaged.
You know that Moon Knight book. If you go back to that 55, you know that McFarlane homaged that without giving, or he homaged McFarlane.
He
on
homaged
that.
McFarlane, yeah.
Yeah, that's actually Spider-Man. What issue is it? 5? The Spidey 5 cover. If you
think so.
Yeah, so even down to the pipe, he just added the Sam Keith legs to it.
Yeah.
But it's one where
it's
Spidey's
a
coming out of the
Spidey
rubble.
homage.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, I got the Prophet one signed by Splatter. There you go. This is dope, Shelby. Did you even see this cover? I got this one signed by Wayshak.
Oh,
That's cool.
did he do the interiors?
nice.
No, he just did the variant. I have another one of these, not signed by Wayshak. So 2 of these. I think this
That's
goes
really
in the
cool.
dark also. Yeah. He said he's like, I
He's-
wish they'd have me do more Predator books.
He's very underrated.
I got this one signed by Wayshak.
That's worth more than
Yes.
that Wolverine book.
When I was getting them signed, he's like, these are worth a little bit of money. I'm like, yeah, I know.
You can't find those. No, like you can't find that book. The Call of Duty comics for the.
I have all but I think 2 of them, 1 or 2 of them, and then I got this one signed by Wayshak.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty
That's
cool.
cool.
He said they didn't want him to do this cover. DC didn't want him to do this cover, and Sam was like, "I don't care, he's doing it," so he did it. So yeah, so this one's.
Why
I got
did
more.
DC not want him to do?
I asked him that. He's like, "I don't know." He's like, "They just didn't want me to do it," and
Because DC stands for dumb cunts.
yeah. So I have more
Maybe-
Wayshak signed stuff, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Wayshak's just very. I don't know. Like I don't get it. He's too much of an artist. I feel like now, like where.
Yeah. That's what I was telling him too.
Yeah, it's like every once in a while you'll get that artist trade. They trade, industry secrets about, and they emulate them, but then like regular fans are just sort of like they don't really know who it
Ambivalent.
is, or
Well, yeah, like I got the Violator number, the Violator one signed.
yeah, I missed that book. Yeah,
Really? I think I have another copy of it. If I can find it, I'll send it to you. But dude, I even told him like you should be drawing Spawn. Like you should be drawing Spawn. It's so
he
good.
should.
Yeah,
he should be a Spawn artist. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Phil.
Right after me.
Phil was there right after.
Right after me. The
Yeah.
So locally, the Vatican City books have sold out.
Mhm.
At I go to 3 separate shops here. They all sold the final issue. They all have the final, like, of the newest whatever issue it is. Maybe the last 2, but the first book, forget about it. The shops here will buy them for me though. Anyone that has them, they'll buy them because they get so many just people. The crazy thing, dude. So I took my family I had to take them up to the Sky Harbor Airport up in Phoenix to fly out, but luckily they come back here at our local Tucson airport. When I dropped them off, I was like, all right, guys, see you later. And then I hit the road, right? I'm like, comic shops, right? Like GPS. So I go to my buddy's shop is actually one of McFarlane's newer stores up here. Just because I remember the first time I went in there, my buddy was there. I was like, dude, how do you guys have everything signed by Todd? All these CGC 9/8s, it's all McFarlane. He's like, it's Todd's store. I was like, okay. They just don't advertise.
One way to do it.
But I was there visiting him, and he does some variant cover stuff for Image, and we're just kind of talking shop, and some guy comes in. He's like, do you guys have Vatican City? And he's like, we have this one. So he goes, no, issue 1. And he's like, nah, man, those are all sold out. So the guy leaves. I leave there. I go to Jerry's Artorama. I get I got some more of those Soho boards, and I got a couple loosey-goosey, like, sketching pins. I go, right after that, I went to Gotham City Comics. Same thing. A different guy walks in, looking for Vatican City. He's like, can I help you find anything? And he grabbed a few things, and he goes, actually, I was wondering, do you guys have any of the Vatican City books? And he's like, no, man, we're all sold out of those. He goes, I can open a hold box if you want. He's like, no, I'm good. I'm going to hit up a few other shops. And then I go to another store later in Glendale. Same thing. Guy comes in with his chick. He's like, do you guys have Vatican City? I was like, I feel like I'm getting punked right now. I can't tell you on one hand the number of times I've been talking to a shop owner or hanging out and someone has come in asking specifically for anything. Because usually we don't ask, right? Like we just look and then we leave. Like,
yeah.
I was like, 3 shops today, 3 times, someone has literally come in asking for Vatican City. I'm like, what the hell?
But Maromi's saying Para only has 23 copies left. So, dude, even my shop, like I had asked him, like, did you guys get Vatican City number 2 in? He's like, what? I'm like, Vatican City. He's like, I've never heard of it. I'm like, how have you never? It's like one of the hottest titles out right now.
So, I go to one of my buddies out here, his shop here in Tucson. I go over there and I'm telling him this story, right? I'm like, dude, it's crazy, man. I go here, and he's like, oh yeah, we're out too. He goes, but a lot of people don't like the art. And I was like, yeah? And he goes, yeah, but it's sold out. And I was like, okay, that felt kind of unnecessary. He's like, yeah, people don't like the art, but it's sold out. I'm like, all right. Like,
that's why I like it.
He got like weirdly passive aggressive when I was telling him my story about it. I was like, okay, I'll just not tell you stories.
Well,
I guess I don't know, man.
I think he's another artist though. So, you know, he's somebody where usually
it's like we're
really like his stuff.
Yeah.
See, my my local shop, the one I used to work in, he didn't get any of them, like at all.
Like,
you say please.
He didn't order it?
Nope. Didn't bother.
Oh wow.
That's the same with my shop. Yeah.
Not taking until we say less.
Who's this?
That's
Why is
crazy.
this? Why? What is this?
That's the guy in the mask, dude. I want to show you. So they said he. Oh, here I got a full shot of the car. There you go. Look, Bucktooth Racing, bruh. I couldn't find the other photo. So he used to wear. So he would wear this one. There was a Planet of the Apes movie accurate mask, and then they also mentioned a giraffe mask that they think was he was a former employee of Toys R Us.
Thank you, Shelby.
Yeah, just hooking you up, man.
Yeah, you just made the stream better.
There you go.
Yeah.
Look, you ever see Monkey do O face?
No, I don't think I want to.
Look,
Look,
O face.
it'll haunt my nightmares.
That's right, man.
Thank you for that.
That's how you get out of tickets. You gotta wear the monkey.
I guess so.
He looks like a golfer, huh? Like he's just got that face. Like
He does. You're not wrong. He does look like a golfer, not a
Yeah.
gopher, but a golfer.
Right.
Although he might look like a gopher too. I really don't know.
Yes.
Might be wrapping it up soon.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
What you got there, Hockey?
I was drawing away.
What is? Who is that?
No one. I'm actually doing it as a experimental color test. I'm just going to be doing a whole bunch of different colors with this, just as a practice. So I just wanted to draw a character that I could do it with. So.
She's kind of like a Chun-Li style. Like, I mean, her
Yeah.
pose. It's like a Chun-Li pose. Yeah.
So yes, there's terrible colors on it now, but I'm using
Yeah, those
that
colors
as
are garbage.
They are garbage. I know.
Hey,
That's on purpose.
yeah. Luke's got a killer. I'm showing people stuff as we go around.
Yep, gotcha.
No, it's what's this?
All right, so this is a commission piece for Tristan Bell's Bullet Hex. He's coming out with a comic soon, so just shout outs to him. Yep.
Can you zoom out so we can see the critters?
Yeah, where are the critters?
Critters. That's all we got right now.
Oh, there's the critters.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like it.
All right, thanks.
It's a badass looking piece.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, those are nice gray tones. Look at that.
Thank you.
Till all are one.
Till all are
right.
one.
To light our darkest hour.
Yeah.
The animated Transformers movie from the 80s is still the best Transformers movie ever made.
That checks out.
Pretty awesome.
Yep.
Love it.
Fucking love that movie and I love that soundtrack.
Oh god, yeah. Oh, that's pretty
Look.
fucking cool. Right
Dare to
there.
be stupid. Dare to be stupid.
Yep.
Well, let me
What
see your
did I
critters.
say?
Wait, that'll-
Dare to be
Well, I'm
stupid.
trying to
Tell
hold
me
them
what
up
I
for you to see
say.
it, but it's blurry.
It's blurry.
I know, because I can't get close with this.
Stay
Look, there's a
still.
critter there. This one's blowing up. We got some right there.
Jeez.
These guys are hanging out like a totem.
Yeah, we can see those guys pretty good.
Look, then there's Megatron.
That's not a critter.
Megatron. Hey,
Send me that.
take a screen grab of that and show it to Wayshack. I did Wayshack on his crotch.
Why don't you send it to Wayshack? It's not like I'm his friend.
Let him know.
Well, I'm not like his best friend. Phil's a closer to Wayshack than I am.
I love that piece.
Oh,
though. That's
here's
pretty fucking dope.
look. I finished.
Oh, jeez.
I finished Rain. Look,
No one else
Raindrop.
takes this long.
This is a lot of talking on this.
This is like Rex's here.
Look, she's surprised.
She's very surprised.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, screw these two panels, man. That's all I have to say, dude.
Oh, damn.
I had to bust out the 005 on that crap.
Yeah, I'm
Terrible.
using that one a lot. I'm making you small. I'll show you the last
Tiny,
page of
I
Frog.
don't care.
You want to see the last page of Frog?
Do it.
Let me see, Frog.
You want to see the last page of Frog
Let's see
G that I'll ever draw ever?
Let's see it.
There you go.
Yeah.
There's the last page. Of
Hell
Frog.
yeah.
There you go.
Fucking awesome.
I'm done. Thank you. I'm done.
It's fucking badass.
You done,
dude.
though?
I'm done, so.
There's no more Frog.
Nope. No more frogs.
For now.
Do I look like a pie man? No more frogs. No.
For 3 months.
For 3 months. Maybe. I mean, I just got to do the flip book and then back into Frog.
One shall stand, one shall fall. Fucking great line.
Yeah, Phil is going to show him the crotch, Shelby. He's going to show Wayshak the crotch.
Do
I just
yourself a
have my
favor.
3 copies of Vatican. My copies of Vatican City, by the way.
You just got yours?
Yeah. Well, I just secured them on Kickstarter.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Maromi dropped the link for it in the chat. Nice. Cool. Yeah. He's only got a few left, so if those are on Kickstarter, snag them up, everybody.
Yeah.
It's a
I'm not kidding about that either. That like they are sold out everywhere out here. It's crazy. There are like 1 or 2 books that I have seen on the shelf, but like issue 1 and 2, I know you can't.
It's even hard to find them. It's even hard to find them on eBay. Like it is tough to find issue 1. Yeah.
I was interested in like blanks of it or whatever, and Andy was gonna try to hook me up, but I don't think he found. I don't know if they did one or not. He was like, yeah, if I find some, I'll hook you up, because he was at Amazing Vegas Con while you guys were all at Heroes, and he's like, yeah, man, I'll hook you up, dude. And then like he sent me that care pack of blanks, but it was like other just random, really random books that he found.
Phil wants to know. Oh, you answered him in chat.
Yeah. Still haven't gotten any new package from Critical Blast.
Huh. Maybe he hates you.
No, he's just he waits until I have a whole bunch. I thought I would have had enough by now, but I guess I'll hit him up and see what it's
That's
at.
not what he DM'd me. So, no. It is what it is. So, yeah, I think I'm going to end it. Finished Frog. Done.
You would.
Congratulations.
I would. It's almost 3 hour stream. This is like
I just got you, Jason.
I don't care about you.
I know.
All right. So what are you complaining about? Why are you complaining? Yeah.
Feel the love.
Feel this.
Love.